Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. So glad you're here. This is a really cool show. We've got yellow diamonds, and we have the biggest celebration I think we've ever had in yellow diamonds, because today it is our first ever yellow diamond tennis bracelet. I've been telling you about the last couple of evenings. We've got it today. It is super limited. So that's going to be exciting. I'm so excited about that one. That's really a special place that, you know, we love tennis bracelets, but it's true that we haven't been able to actually even make a tennis bracelet, or really any bracelets at all, in the last 8+ months, just because of gold pricing being where it's at. But we've got a very, very special opportunity for you to pick up a yellow diamond tennis bracelet, all natural, of course, round brilliance. We love them. So they're coming up today. It's about 3 carat 60 if you want to get acquainted with the pricing. I was actually doing a bit of that myself here today, because we have some white diamond tennis bracelets that we've loved in the past. There's a 2 carat 91 white diamond tennis bracelet, way more money. There's a 3 carat 69 white diamond tennis bracelet. Say that 3 times fast. It's way more money. So I'm pretty excited that we can do an upgrade in diamonds for you for an incredible price tag. And when I tell you it is an incredible price tag, it really is going to rival all the big diamond values you've been seeing here of late. And I know we've had some good ones, like, for example, diamond studs, diamond pendants, etc. So that's going to be coming up today. Make sure you're with us. It's coming up in about an hour, because it's very limited. So it's not going to be something we have to go around for days and days, or for even everybody today. So that's what's on the way there in yellow diamonds. Also got a special for you. I think you're going to like these. We have a wheel put together, a trio of brand new. Usually when we see trios put together, it's something of a blowout, something you've seen before. Actually, today, leopard opals are here. The big leopard opal earrings, the really cool, oversized stunners. We got 3 different shapes for you. They're all going to be round, and I can't believe what I'm seeing here. We have trillions, rounds, and cushions. So leopard opal lovers, you're in for a treat. We've got the earrings for you, and they're all Omega styles. And what would a TVON show be without some best quality tanzanite in the world? We've got a good one for you, 626. Aw, 626. Aw, our area code. So I feel like this is also, or is it a 628? Oh, darn it. It's a 628. I read it wrong. So anyway, well, we'll pretend. And if you get a little extra, great. But it's 628 karat Asher cut. So we'll have that on the way, as well as some big blowouts, some discounts. I did bring out a museum masterpiece. Must go. It's it's very special. You'll be able to see it from a distance away. And we have a cool thing to show you in the beginning that is great for anybody who wants one ring that you can wear on any finger of the hand. Huh? How could that be? Well, because we offer free sizing? No, because actually it's a flexible style. So we'll see that, but look at that. That's my museum masterpiece. It's a bicolor tourmaline. Oh, and summertime's here, so what better than turquoise in earrings? Go with everything, amazing color. So we'll see that. And anything you'd like to request, there are some brand new big emerald earrings here. They're huge. And aqua's here, Tahitian pearl. I've got some really cool diamonds today besides the yellows. I'm gonna bring you some purple diamond earrings. We even have a pink diamond to start, and the list goes on and on. So if you have a request, get those in. If there's anything you missed out on last night, let us know. Let's show you the first item. It's really something we've never had before, because I was amazed looking at this. I just love versatility, and I know that so many of you say to me, well, I need something that, I don't wear my rings anymore because I technically need something that's got a little bit of give, because, you know, maybe the knuckles are a little bit larger, and so by the time it gets over the knuckle, you know, it's too big. Well, this is your answer and your solution, and it's 113-1622, and it's still in fine jewelry, but there's a jewelry grade elastic inside, so that it's going to, I'm not going to talk about like stretching like a big beaded bracelet, but I'm talking about gives some give, so that you can have the ability to just, you roll this onto your finger, because these are all platinum beads around it, and you can see it's a little bit flexible here. And so what it does is it still features a very important pink diamond, which is a 2-pointer, and then you've got the white diamonds at 14 points, and it gives you this floral with this halo. But then you're going to see that, watch this, because the magic is, and I think it really works, I tried it on all my fingers, and my fingers go from a 3.5 on my pinky all the way up to about a 7.5 or 8 on my index finger. And so I tried it on, and it fits everywhere. So it's got a lot of range. I was thinking maybe it'd be like a 5 minimum. No, it really fits nice on the, even my pinky finger. So it's got a lot of range. I'll say one size fits most here. It's 2 points on that pink diamond yet again, and it's a really good saturation. It's got that brighter bubblegum pink color, almost purple, but you know, whatever you happen to see, I think there's a pinky purple element to it, but there's only one, and we get you started with a big Saturday. And of course, watch this, because I want to show you how this does, because watch how I just slipped it on my finger. And what you're gonna do is basically roll it. And that's it. I mean, you can just, it's got a little bit of flexibility to it. So when you roll it on, as you do right there, it's fitting that size 5.5 finger. It fits here. I've got it, the ability to show it here too. So it really is, because it's got, watch this. See, it's got a little bit of stretch to it. So still all done in fine jewelry. Oh, and by the way, there's that bracelet if you haven't seen it yet. The big diamond bracelet is here. Our yellow diamonds, they're so exciting. But this is really where you've got that beautiful stackable style. It gives you, I mean, it fits really for, if it's a gift for somebody and you want to gift them something and you don't know their ring size or what finger they want to wear it on, you've got a ring that fits really for everybody. So I would say up to a size, I mean, I could try it on up to, like I said, a 7.5. It was perfectly fine. So again, a little bit of give. You can either stretch it, or I like to just kind of roll it, because those beads, you see how it just kind of rolls down the finger? And I'll show you here, even as a pinky. I'm just going to do it myself because it's a little faster when I just do it out of your view there. But look at that. That's just simple and easy. So really pretty. And see how that's perfectly snug on a size 3.5. So it really works anywhere. That little bit of give. These are all solid platinum beads around it, and then the pink diamond, and it's under $1,000. So all of that versatility, plus it's under $1,000, not $999, not $888, not $777. This is quite the way to start what is going to be a very big show. And again, wear it anywhere you want to. I had it on my thumb. I mean, I did try it on every finger on the hand. So it's really just, and the beads sparkle too. The way they're cut, I don't know how much you're seeing of that right now, but look when it moves. You see the beads, they're all like these barrel cuts that sparkle. So it's got a little diamond fastening to those beads, but it's actually $699, okay? So really simple, easy opportunity there. $699, one only. I wish we had more. I think a lot of you are gonna be asking for more styles like this because of, again, if you're not wearing rings anymore, here's your answer. It's like it immediately just customizes itself for whatever finger you want to wear it on that day. So it's really impressive, and we're so thrilled to bring it to you. So that's going to be our one only there. And then I also have these really cool earrings for you that I have never seen before. And I almost just absconded with them and didn't even show them to you because I love them so much. But, you know, it's the part of the job that requires the most discipline is, of course, showing you the pieces that I love that I know you're going to buy. So let's do that next. And if you like this more or less flexible style, let me know in platinum, but here they are. I love a trillion anyways, but this is just wild. The texture, I mean, I never presented these, so where they came from, I don't know, and I don't care. I'm just excited to see something new and cool and chic, and a lot of gold payoff here, but also the diamonds, and of course you can spin them any which way. So however you want those diamonds to face, that's gonna be there. And hi guys, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're here bright and early. So yes, Risa always, and hey Risa, good to have you with us. Kirsten's with us, Kathy's with us, Janae. So the crew, right? My four gals, the crew there is with us as well. So wonderful, happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you're having a good summer Saturday so far. And here we are with the fabulous earrings. And you know what? The texture is really cool because you see there's that sheen and shine, but it actually create, when they move a little bit more, there's a little bit of a chatoyancy that comes off the surface of those stones, or rather the design itself. Finished beautifully. Actually, they're finished in white gold. So you've got a little two-tone element from the back, but it's 112, 4164, 10 points in diamonds, yellow gold, white gold in the backing, and a little rhodium underneath the diamond. So you see that's where the white gold begins. Then it carries on through underneath those diamonds. But we have one pair only, 112, 4164. It is straight out of the vault here, 10 points in the diamonds, and then a lot of gold. And there's a good size to them as well, which I'll show you now, and coordinates beautifully with everything. Just does. I mean, it's going to be that perfect style. And I like kind of this way if you want to do the diamonds on the outside or the inside. I mean, that's really the centered, the post is not really centered exactly, but it's pretty close to that, the end where the diamonds are not. And then it's going to be that way where you can spin it, move it, twist it, twirl it, whatever you want to do, however you like it. But there's the height. It's going to be a ½ inch or so, really close to ½ inch. And then we'll show them on as well so you can get an idea of how that's gonna look. But really just play with them and you'll find a way that you really like to have them. I like the diamonds kind of facing the outside because that's what I think tends to be seen most frequently. And so look at that size. I mean, isn't this the coolest earring ever? And then when they hit the light, that's what they do. You know how gold surface area does that? Really special kind of sheen that we have there, and of course the texture adds to that. Let's go back to our wheel. Let's give them a really good value on the earrings as well, and don't forget about that flexible platinum. I'm a little surprised that's still here at the moment. So again, and see how that when I twist it and turn, so it's a little bit different. They're not exactly even sided. It's not exactly your equilateral triangle. It's more of a whatever they call that, is it isosceles or something like that, where, yeah, my geometry days are far behind me. But see, you do use that stuff. When you sat in class in 7th grade and said, when am I ever going to need to know geometry, Miss Foff? That was my geometry teacher. Now, who knew that years and years and years and decades later, you could be selling jewelry on TV and need your geometry lesson back to, you know, I wish I remembered exactly, but here it is. So what they are pretty, and that I know, pretty jewelry and a great price, that I know too. So let's go ahead and do some subtraction, if you will. I'm more comfortable with that. Definitely do a lot of subtraction every day on these price tags. They're supposed to be $9.99. We'll take them even lower as well. One pair, unfortunately, I got a lot of one-of-a-kinds today, as usual. So they're going to be flying out the door, but this is better than $888. Don't forget about that flexible platinum ring. We'd love to have that for you. Really important style there, and that should be gone with that pinky purple diamond and the white diamonds with it. But this one will be, I was thinking $777, but I'm wondering if you guys want a little bit better. I know we're all waiting for the yellow diamond bracelet. I know it's going to be our biggest and best value ever. It's practically free for what a diamond bracelet. I don't know if you checked out. Look at a gold bracelet today, just a regular gold bracelet. I mean, that's your homework today. Okay, so now I'm feeling like back, and that's all I wanted to be when I was a kid. All I wanted to do was be a teacher. I mean, when I was really, really, really little, I wanted to be a waitress because I loved to go around the dinner table at family events and ask everybody what they wanted, even though everybody was getting the same thing. But that was my favorite thing. But then I wanted to follow in my mom's footsteps and be a teacher when I was, you know, growing up and, you know, high school and all that. And I would sit my brother down and teach him, which is probably why he's so smart today, and you know, why he's a double master's graduate from Stanford University and a Mensa student. But anyway, that's probably why, you know, again, he was taught by the best. But this is where you have the important yellow diamond bracelet, but your homework is to look up what gold bracelets go for right now, just so you're aware, because a gold bracelet in solid 14 karat gold and 7 inches right now is going to be about 3 times the price of what I'm doing in diamonds today. It's really exciting. But this earring, let's go, $6.99, done. That's it. We got to make sure it goes. And then we'll have our museum masterpiece shortly. We're going to bring out purple diamond heart shapes. Yes, what could be more rare than that? Purple diamonds in a heart shape and matched up. So that's going to be exciting. And then anything else you want to see, well, let us know what that might be. And then I thought, well, if we're going to have yellow diamonds in a bracelet, we probably need a yellow diamond ring for you. And do I ever have the perfect answer to that? So we're going to bring you a really good purple diamond and yellow diamond and pink diamond we already had. And then, since you've been loving the vanadium barrels, I did bring out something special here. And we've been wanting, it seems like, more affordable vanadium barrels. I have it. And it's our favorite Asher cut, which is 1130865. And then we'll be getting to those leopard opals shortly. But I would love your requests. Obviously, we would love to hear what you're looking for, if there's anything special you want to see today. But this is that really special vanadium barrel. It's 1130865. It's our 1 carat Asher cut. This is the Nasarawa Egon Nigerian mine material that's fairly new. And of course, if you're looking up vanadium barrel, there's a lot of books and textbooks that I've read way back when that don't even have a mention, because it's new. The gemstone business and industry, believe it or not, it is still forever changing. So you'll see new discoveries every now and then, and we're really excited to have this here in a one only 1 carat Asher, 13 points in diamonds around it. It is one only. It can be white, it can be yellow, it can be rose, whatever you want it to be. But this is what we've been waiting for. And yes, there's a very similar look. It could be a doppelganger for your Paraibas. It really can. I think that's part of the reason we love it, but it's also more rare. So there's that element. It gives you everything. And how about beautiful cutting and great clarity and blue greens and all this really fabulous material that is not going to be $49.99. Oh no, and this is really exquisite, and I love it in the white gold. I think that's the best combination, so I don't think you have to change a thing, which in that case it'd be right out to you. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, just getting my tweezers right through that veil. And you can see really wearable style here, great for every day. I mean, suitable style and size for everyday wear. And then what we're going to do is take it on a little bit lower for you than even 40, a lot lower. We got to go a lot lower than that. Moving out jewelry about a ½ an inch top to bottom. Here's what it looks like from a distance. So you can see there's that really special blue-green color we love to see. And a major value also on the way. Boy, that's so gorgeous. The Asher cuts have always been our favorite. Ever since we brought out the What's New Wednesday collection, it was always the Asher cuts that were catching your eye first and foremost, and that continues to be it. I had the pair of shapes the other day, and 3 of them together, and they all stayed here. So it was quite clear. Yes, we were all still crying out for the Asher cuts. So here it is at $9.99. First caller on that one, and change up the gold if you want to. I'll preview some very large emerald earrings that are super special and really rare. They're big. They're big. Huge, as a matter of fact. And diamond weight it follows. It's really large too. And then we've got our museum masterpiece, which is going to be a 28 karat tourmaline. So that's exciting. And anything else you want to see, let me know. We are here to help. And they obviously weren't aware that we have a very limited quantity of our yellow diamond bracelets, because I think they figured that was going to be the whole show. So I've got like 10 other items. So we're well open to your requests here. And we've shown you 3 of them already. So give us a call and let me know what you'd like. Those earrings are gorgeous. Thank you for giving me the chance to own those, at least so far. They got to last another 2 hours and 45 minutes, but I would love to have them. And then here we are with the really special blue zircon necklace. That's been popular of late. And here we are with, hang on, I'm not sure, Tony, I just saw your message, but I'm not sure what that means yet, because I think I only saw part of it. So let me look. But here is a really special blue zircon. I'm going to give you the whole necklace. Chain included with the pendant. Actually, it needs my help. It's not going to sit on its own. So let's do this with the really lovely, bright, bright, bright. That is a really vibrant blue. It's 112-8821. And we have this incredible style, which is also platinum. Chain diamond cut. It's like a mini, 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 mini paperclip. Isn't it pretty? An elongated Rolo. So I see what you mean. Okay. Wonderful. So here we are, and that is a 1 carat 30 in the blue zircon and 3 points in diamonds among the 2 that are shared prong set right in the middle of that bail. Now let's show you the chain and all of it from a distance so you can get an idea. It's also one of the more everyday wearable style, more petite version here, but bright as bright can be. Here's your adjustability. Love that chain, because this is going to be, and I know it's all twisted and tangled, but that's where you get the adjustability, where there's a, boy, that's a mess. I got to fix that. But that's going to be our spring ring closure, and then you've got the adjustability for you as well. So it's a really special look. I'm going to show you the length of the pendant. Make sure it's a 1/2 inch like it says. And then, of course, we've got the look on the neckline as well. But there's the 1/2 inch drop you're going to get. And, of course, you can make that chain any length you like. But see how bright it is? It is, talk about Paraíba. The Venetian beryl had its own similarities to Paraíba, but this does too. And it's got that real super bright, bright neon blue green and really electric blues on this one. We're going to go back up close, give you a great big value, and only just this one. And how about we take that? Under $3,000 when the zircons are rare. We discuss them. I think we kind of we gloss over sometimes where these stones come from and why they're so important, and the fact that this one is mined out. So no hope of getting any more, and yet not $29 or $19.99. It is only going to be just $9.99. So everything so far in the show, 17 minutes in, everything's been under $1,000. That's pretty impressive when you think about blue zircon, pink diamonds, vanadium beryl, and gorgeous, bigger, bold gold earrings. So I think that we're in for a treat today on the value front, and we've got them all. So, Jason, were you picking up something from last night or request? Okay, so we got some requests coming in. That's great news too. And this is that blue zircon. It's an oval technically, but I find maybe it's the way it's set. It's really giving a roval vibe, and that's really bringing out the best of the best in colors on that zircon. So $9.99, only one there. Let's keep moving. I also have a big tanzanite deal. Do you want to see the purple diamond earrings, or is it too early for that? We've had pink, we have yellow coming up. The yellow diamond ring is one of the best values I've seen in yellow diamonds in a bigger size. So we will, who thinks that, I know yellow diamonds, we're not adding any more new ones to the collection, but we're very excited to have the big yellow diamond I'm going to show you in a bit. But I also wanted to flash this, because here's one of our better values in tanzanite, and let's see if I can give that a full cleaning here. We might need a whole car wash for this one. It's so big. It's 113-1638. It's platinum, and it does have an 828 size. And then it's got the really big diamonds as the halo, and that's all rare to see our platinum. And I know there's some of you, there's always going to be a couple that really do want platinum, and so we've got that here for you. So 828 platinum in this. Oh, look at that stone. Isn't that really lovely? And the big diamonds. Well, listen to this. I know you're thinking, well, it's a halo. It's a halo. I've seen that before. Maybe if they're really big diamonds, it's got 75 points. Maybe a carat. Maybe a carat and a half. No, this halo has 176 in diamonds. And among what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 of them? So that's my count. I think that's right. A carat 76, 14 stones. Do you realize that's 12.5 points each? We are no longer in the world of accent stones. That's beyond an accent. We're getting, well, put it in this perspective. It's half the size of the average engagement stone. I mean, in the US, that's pretty impressive. And they're all around 14 times over this beautiful oval stone. So I thought, well, with a carat 76 in diamonds, we don't get that very often. And maybe you do like that really jumbo halo, that support system behind it. Let me show you how wide this band is, because it's impressive with all that platinum. And again, white metal we love in tanzanite, but we see it mostly in white gold. So here's your chance to go ahead and get platinum, and we'll save you a bundle on this incredible, incredible piece. And yet the big values coming up. We've got the yellow diamond bracelet. We've got so much on the way, but this is such an impressive diamond weight, even when we've seen really big tanzanites. I think about yesterday's, just a couple hours ago. I had a beautiful round. It's gone, by the way, but the round was here, and the round had a huge diamond weight. It was a carat 32. This one's a carat 76, and it's not 50 stones or 30 stones, it's 14. So it really makes it an opulent setting style and a beautiful just way to frame, and a classic. It really is a classic. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. So there's only one. And as we get you ready for a big day of diamonds and beautiful values and really just statement pieces that we've really been waiting a decade for, the likes of, we're very excited to have you with us. Stay with us. Only about an hour away, not even actually, till we get into that beautiful yellow diamond bracelet. It's coming up on the early side today, which is, you know, kind of sad because some people don't join us till much later. I really got, it's so limited. We've got to show it early because obviously it's not going to be enough to go around for everybody. I mean, each bracelet takes like 40 stones. So if that gives you any idea, it really is impressive. But this is our huge tanzanite. I know we're ready for a big value. It's supposed to be $99.99. Not bad for an 8 carat 28. At least I don't think that is. I mean, I'm only an expert here, but I know everyone else, when the wholesale world was getting $3,800 a carat, I was a little bit panicky. And that's what happened on June 1st. June 1st of this year, standing in the big halls of that wonderful, wonderful JCK show that we all frequent when we can and get there to see what's the latest, greatest in what's happening in wholesale. And then you think about where they are at, stones being sold loose, $3,800 a carat. It's really happening. So it's not that way. When you shop here, you can get that better value, get that really distinct savings, get the huge money to go with it, which is rarely what we see. And it's half this price, literally half. $49.99 gets you that 828. How about that? So really special way to go here at only $49.99. And let me know who wants. Again, we got our flexible platinum ring in the platinum and the pink diamonds. That's still here for $699. We do have the earrings, same price. $699 for those gorgeous diamond earrings. Our vanadium beryl was a really great value. Remember the vanadium beryl? That pendant, only $999 as well on that vanadium beryl pendant. And then our blue zircon necklace, where you got the chain and the pendant and everything, that's also under $1,000. And then there we go, $49.99. Now the yellow diamond deal is here. We've got a kunzite set opportunity. It's the ring and the pendant that actually match really, really well. Asher cuts galore. Look at this ring. I'll just show you the that's the ring I have. Ooh, that's a true, very pronounced, you know what it is? It's an Asher meets an emerald cut. It's really both happening together. And then you've got the really impressive diamonds. That is cool. You know why? Because Asher cuts, it's got that notch corner, but then you see how deeply saturated, and believe it or not, there's a pendant to match it. So if you wanted to really go extra fancy, we got the fancy cup. Look at that. That's the pendant to match. It's perfect together. So we'll see that set here. You don't have to get them both, of course, but it's a really impressive way to go. And then look at this aqua. This aqua is incredible. And we have a beautiful Sierra Santa Maria, and it's huge. Just shy of 10 carats. This is also here. That's museum, 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 because that looks almost like a blue zircon, and it needs polishing too. Gosh, they were in a hurry last night. We're getting out of here on a Friday. Look at that. That is fabulous. That looks more like our blue zircon that we had earlier in a small size. Now we've got the nearly 10 carat aqua. So that's here as well. Maybe it is emerald earrings. I know they were quick to go last night at the end of the show. So the last thing we saw when we wrapped up last night was emerald earrings. Well, look what I have today. A larger button style. Believe it or not, there are two. Yeah, that would make a great ring. I'd just be thrilled to see that on a band. But look at this. The matched set of emeralds and diamonds, baguettes, and rounds. So they're here as well. So it's a lot of great jewelry, some of our brand new, and then of course this museum masterpiece. Yeah, I would say so. This is probably the most spectacular tourmaline I've ever seen, and all custom made, because part of the reason it looks so beautiful is not just the stone. The stone is stunning, but it's about the custom made mounting that is perfectly matching the shading of Mother Nature in this stone and the great cutting, because you have half white gold, half rose gold. It almost looks like a ring guard you put together, but don't worry, it's all soldered, it's all one. But that's my museum masterpiece, just so you know that there is such a thing as a 28 karat. And look at the blue greens. This is instead of bright, you know how we usually refer to bright colors as watermelon tourmaline because they have that very distinctive green, pink combination. This also is green and pink, but it's more of a blue green into the softer pinky peach tones that almost look like padparacha. Hence the pink diamonds too. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. Those are pink diamonds. So it's 111-1093. It's been here a while. It's been one of those seldom seen, that's usually what the museum masterpieces have been, or those seldom seen opportunities to get something very unique and special, and yet they're very pricey. Obviously, it's a museum level. There's not even supposed to be a price. That's pricey. When you can't even typically put a price tag on it, that's what you call pricey. It's truly a museum masterpiece. This is the museum level tourmaline 2810 in size. Then it's got 56 points in white diamonds and 56 points in pink. So a carat 12 overall in this fabulous fancy cut, which is a modified radiant. Let me show it on because the problem is here is that it's too big for some of you. And that's okay. That's okay. It's a full, I mean, I'm talking knuckle to knuckle. So that's probably why it's here. But if you are somebody who does enjoy, because I'll tell you right now, this price tag in the past was only $42,000, and that's not bad for given the quality, and then I think really the matching. The customization, I don't know if you've ever tried to custom make a piece of jewelry outside of me and TVON where you just email me and tell me what you're looking for and I make it and it's free. But I'm talking about if you've ever tried to custom make something out in the real jewelry world and really, again, what it costs to customize something, even the most basic and simple. So thinking about the way that everything is paired up to match. All the colors and shading of pinks and peach are matching your pink diamonds in the rose. All these blues and greens are really, again, we don't have blues and green diamonds to put around it, so we put the white diamonds in the white gold. But it's a really beautiful look, and it's under $10,000. There, I said it, $42,999 is where it's been, and today it's under. I'm not talking 99 either. I'm going lower than that just so somebody can have this museum masterpiece. It is a must go. It is, again, must go for a reason. And you've got all this incredible cutting, and then your pink and your white, and let's just make sure that you know, I don't do this very often, but I'm gonna get out the ruler and measure this one just in case, because everyone's always wondering, well, okay, but that's how it looks on your hand, how's it gonna look on mine? So we all have different size hands, so just to show you there, that is about 1 1/8 inches top to bottom. So it is lengthy in that piece overall, and what we're going to do is blow it out further than even $99.99. I hope you're on the phone lines quickly here. This is one perspective, and it's just so clean. Let's remember this is tourmaline, so it's type 3. It's supposed to have all kinds of inclusions. I've had the affordable, and the affordable's hanging out here. So we're bringing out the museum and making the museum, well, the whole point of Must Go is making this affordable as well. That's the idea. It's not going to be $99. If you've ever wanted the most extraordinary tourmaline that we have, this, I would say, 100% is it. And there have been Paraibas, indica lights, cat's eye indica lights, all kinds of exotic tourmalines. Tourmaline is not a basic stone, something that most jewelry stores will not even carry, let alone bring you things like the bicolors or custom-made mountings. And the amount of gold here, you know, it was made a while ago with that older item number. This was not made today. Even the mounting alone, I was looking into this today just based on the mounting and its weight. That would be a mounting that would cost over $5,000 to make just in the gold. I'm not talking about the diamonds in the carat 12 of pink and white. I'm talking about just the gold. So you're looking at a serious value here. Let's take another look at it and blow it out for better than $89.79. This is your ultimate museum must go. It's not $79. It's not even $7,500 or $74.99. It is amazing. And we are already, guys, we're halfway through the first hour. There is no need to let everything else stay here. We've got the yellow diamond bracelet just for a few of you. There are only a couple people in this country today that will end up owning the yellow diamond tennis bracelet. But you do have to be on the phone lines now if you would like this one, because it's equally as great a value as everything else I'm doing, because everything's got to go. And we are making this one $6,999. That's it, $69.99. We've got one, it will go. And if you can handle a 1 inch plus link to your ring, that is it right there. And what a value it is. So carat 12 and diamonds, all custom made. It's going to be true to size, even though you will see that that whole double row of gold, that double band, that's actually going to be all the way around, and you see it there. And what a pretty perspective to see that stone from this angle as well. And and look at the clarity and the way this entire ring is constructed, even down to the dove's tail design and the basket work that you have, the amazing facet pattern. I love seeing those colors. That is a very unusual color pink. It's not your basic pink. It's a really pinky, peachy, elegant color here, almost a salmon tone. So that's $69.99. And then let us know if you have any other questions about what we've seen already. But we do have also copper-bearing tourmaline and a beautiful pearl, and the Tahitian pearl is awesome. A Tahitian pearl ring. It's going to be a nice big size. Also, purple diamonds. Yay, let's get to the purple diamonds. They're discounted. So we can get you a purple diamond earring. They're heart-shaped stones. This is pretty wild to think that, again, matching them up, that's unusual. And they are not a lavender. They're not light lilac. There's a lot of different colors and saturations you can technically call purple. This is, if you're going to be more specific, it's really a neon type purple. 112-7843. I just saw a brand new discount, so I couldn't resist bringing these out this morning for you. And it's our purple diamond heart shape with pink diamonds and white diamonds to boot. So you get it all. It's 112-7843, a total of 18 karat gold and 15 points in the heart shape, so 7.5 points each there in the heart shapes. Those are still ample size in the world of natural fancies. It really is. And that's, of course, that really saturated. I've never seen anything more saturated or purple than what those stones are giving us. And you do have 43 points in the white diamonds to go with your 16 points in the pink. So really a pretty big statement here in high quality luxury. Where else are you going to find it? Jewelry. And this has that lever back style as well. So easy to put on, very secure, no extra backings to worry about. It's just the little things in life, right? I don't want to have to worry about any more earring backings around. Just have it all attached, all ready to go, super secure. Here's what they look like from a distance, and there's only one pair. And they have been marked down in the past, but that wasn't enough apparently to get them a home. So now you get that bigger markdown, 1 inch in their drop. I will try them on. I think even the shading here that we created, you just saw it naturally occurring in the tourmaline, but isn't it nice to see the purple that's so bright and vibrant almost fade into the pink diamonds? There's such a great, that was a great call, wasn't it? To do that and just really have that beautiful shading opportunity where you see here, I mean, really the diamonds leading right from that gorgeous lever back, right on down to that double heart shape, because of course it is the double halo, and you get that really important deep saturated purple that is what's so rare to get 7.5 pointers there. And we're gonna take it a lot lower than where they've ever been, even at $59.99, which is fantastic, but we're gonna go significantly less than that. Let's go back to our wheel. Just always like to show you what they look like from a distance away. And then of course, they're gonna be on their way out. So call me quickly. We've had a lot of pieces under 1,000 today, getting into some of our more museum, can't find them anywhere else. Look at that backing. Even the back is fully finished in an under gallery. So that's really attractive as well. And yet, okay, we need to go lower. You got it. 49, 39. $29.99 is too low, but I'm going to put it up there so you can say, wait a minute, this Saturday is bonkers. We're seeing crazy things already. You better believe it, and it only gets crazier as we get into our brand new first ever yellow diamond tennis bracelet shortly. Get ready for it. I know you are. If you're not registered, please do that now too, because that could mean the difference between getting you a bracelet and not getting you a bracelet. I think it's safe to say we're not going to have it again because it's been 10 years in the making. So yeah, probably not, I don't know, 10 years from now, don't think we're going to see another one. But here we are with the 29, let's go even lower. I got to move some jewelry here before our bracelet gets out here, and everything must go. So instead of 29 or 28 or 27.99, I know everybody waits for a sale and then they realize, oh wait, it's TVON, I don't have to. I don't have to. I mean, there's no huge markup so that we can just say, hey, everything's 20% off. No, we don't do that. We bring great values and below cost every single day on items that I'm just blowing out of here. They've been here a while. It's time to blow them out. And I realize that $59.99, that's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. But here it is at $2,699 for our only option in that vibrant, vivid purple diamond. I don't have anything else in that color in this inventory. There is nothing else. That is it. That is the only. Lavenders, yes. We even saw lavender up front, the beginning of the show, that flexible platinum style piece. That was a pinky lavender, but this is a whole different level when you get that deeper, darker, brighter purple that's really all, still it's all natural. So if you're thinking, oh, they just heated that some more, none of our diamonds are heated. These diamonds are not heated. The pinks aren't, the yellows aren't, the purples aren't, the blues aren't, the chameleons aren't, the greens, the oranges, I can go on and on. They're not. So that's key to remember, is that that came out of the ground in that natural color. color, which is pretty hard to believe because it's just so rare. You don't see that anywhere you go. So really important value there at $26.99. Don't forget, we do have, this is what I was referring to if you missed it. This is the platinum, which actually looks really pretty, I think, with the earring. That's that ring you can wear anywhere because it's actually a flexible style. And so it gives you the opportunity that you'll never have to size it. You'll never have to worry about if you're giving it as a gift. That's our platinum beads within that pink diamond centerpiece. That is $6.99 for that ring. So keep that in mind as well. Also, the $6.99 wasn't only $6.99 for the ring, it was also $6.99 for those earrings. So let me know what you like, and then we'll give you away. Let's give away a yellow diamond. And I'm not talking about the bracelet quite yet because we have the ring first, which is this, whoa, I saw more pinks and reds than I saw yellows at first. Here's our huge yellow diamond. As far as individual stones go, this is going to be the biggest and the best. 113-1620. And shall we make sure our phones are working? Shall we make sure? Are we broadcasting? Let's find out. We have 113-1620, and we're going to do something wild to make sure they are. So if you want to call early and give yourself a little head start, that would be advised, because there's no way to get a 105 yellow diamond. It is clean, open, bright, and it's an oval, so it looks bigger. I thought it was a 2 carat, and I got very excited. And I thought, oh my gosh, I have a 2 carat oval diamond. And then I realized, it's the oval. It's the oval doing what ovals do, which is giving you a bigger look and bigger face value. It's platinum. It's 76 points in diamonds on the sides, which we're back with big diamonds here. Just like we saw around our tanzanite earlier, we're seeing big diamonds again, especially on the very, very sides. If you look east and west directly to your diamond, that yellow, you see the big round brilliance, and then they'll stay large. And then a couple of different marquise cuts as well that are framing, because you'd have to go pretty small to wrap rounds around that bigger stone. So it's framed beautifully by the marquise. See how they come together like a little V-shaped chevron right here? That's going to be the marquise, the larger rounds, and then bringing it together with the round diamonds as well to complete the halo. So 1 carat, 81. All together here, and we're so glad to have it at this price tag, one only. Please dial early. This is one of those gimmies that I'm telling you right now, it's not going to last very long. We understand that. And it's also going to be that really impressive, I mean, look at it right now. It's only moving on one little plane here, and yet it's got the greens. Look at the bright greens. Look at the bright blues, yellows. Watch as it turns left here. It's going to bring you, look at that, the bright reds and yellows. That's just called brilliance. That's what good diamonds should do. But they don't all do that. And that's a really big deal to see all that brilliance you have in that incredible stone, still with that yellow base color where it is so bright. Now let's also try it on, because I don't think anyone is going to believe what we're going to do here on this value, especially if you've been paying attention to yellow diamonds of late and knowing that we have no new ones to bring in because of the price tags, even just on the wholesale trade, like the trade, we're talking about diamond dealer to diamond dealer and what yellow diamonds like this are going for. We're seeing 32 and 34,000 a carat for a 1 carat in and by itself, just on its own loose. So little different deal when you've got it all together with that carat 05, 76 points around it, all bigger stones there. And our big value is no longer the $69.99. And this could be, just gonna put it out there, when we've got a yellow diamond tennis bracelet coming up, if you are yet to secure the big ring and get the ring to go with it, this could be one show where normally you would say, I'd probably have to save up for a lifetime and still not get one yellow diamond ring. Here in one show, you could get a whole matching set for less than the price you would ever even dream of getting a basic band in diamonds. And we're so excited that this is here at under $3,000. I'm blowing it out at $29.99, one caller only. So let me know if you'd like that one for under $3,000. What a value that is. Isn't that something? When you've got a yellow diamond in a huge size, the oval's going to look bigger, and you saw that when it's on the hand. It clearly is. The advantage of getting an oval is always that. I always have, if people are on a budget when they're looking for engagement rings or anything really, even if it's a pendant or an earring, and they're really trying to stay on the most strict of budgets, I always say get an oval. An oval's going to face up so much larger than what you pay for, and you're certainly seeing that here. So big value at $29.99 on the 105 yellow diamond, and then we will be moving along. Don't forget all of our under $1,000 pieces we had. First 30 minutes was really all that, and then of course we had that big tanzanite. And we're going to get to our leopard opal earrings. That one's going to be gone. Golden pearl pendant I have too. So if you missed out on the golden pearl strands, which are sold out, I do have one gigantic golden golden pearl. I thought we were done with our pearls, but here's our last golden pearl pendant, and that's going to be a beautiful bigger diamond with it as well. So that's going to be here today. And then of course, $29.99. Turquoise earrings are also one of our big specials for the day too. And then let's go ahead, since we're getting really close to the top of the hour already, I want to show you, and if you'd like to own that big aqua, sure, we can always give you a great price on that one. That one's a little bit more pricey. You know, it's not exactly it's not exactly under $30,000, but let me see if I can make that magic happen with that aqua. It's a nearly 10 karat, and that's the most vibrant color we've ever had. So really impressive. And there are imperial topaz princess cut earrings that are here, and a gorgeous gigantic pearl, and anything else you want to see. But I think it's leopard opal time. We've got leopard opals and a trio of them. And boy, I've shown you most of the show so far. So we might be looking at our yellow diamond bracelet for a minute, but look at this. We've got a really special pair. Actually 3, so this is gonna take, and forgive me, they're also huge, so I'm gonna have to really zoom back because I do wanna show you your options all together because it's a compare and contrast situation. And this leopard opal is a very distinctive pattern that is going to be, of course, only out of one place. We've been discussing these of late. It's been so much fun to see match pairs in earrings, which is also, look at that in comparison with that ring. So they're big earrings, and we're zooming way back. I mean, that's about as far back as our wheel is capable of going. But I also have the cushion cut square for you as well. So there's the cushion cut square earring that's really, really beautiful. I love seeing the pinks, and every one of them, I mean, what you're seeing is what you're getting. So they're all a little bit different, of course, being that they're natural. You know how opals are. Still part of the opal family, but giving you something really distinctive and rare with the trillions. And that's got a little more brown color to it as well. So really, because leopard prints usually are an element of, they're not usually really black. They're usually elements of brown and black together. And so we're seeing a little bit more of that here with the trillions. It's to each their own. And obviously that's why we're showing them together and about to do the very, very large discount that I know you're going to appreciate as well. But what a stone that goes with everything. First of all, I think leopard print goes with everything. That to me is a color and a motif unto its own that always is classic and forever. But the idea is here that you're getting also the beauty of opals, which is a play of color. And you get all the different colors from within those stones, and that is going to essentially glow through the leopard print pattern. So these are called leopard opals. They're from Sinaloa, Mexico, and that is the only place they've ever been known to be discovered in their only origin, their only known origin. So again, there's always some unexplored areas. That's why sometimes, believe it or not, new finds do happen. But it's really, really important to consider that this is one source and a beautiful way to get a big button style earring. So they've got a lot of presence. You'll see them on. They are all omega backs, which is, I know, is a favorite of ours because also they keep them very secure. It's really comfortable. It's really easy to wear, but they're going to go with everything. And yet I think a lot of studs that we shop for are really small and they're petite, and sometimes they can get lost, especially if you know, like to do your hair and your makeup. And sometimes an earring may get lost because the important things are our features first, right? But an earring can really complement all of that. And you've got something that goes with everything thanks to the beauty of the opals, but also the leopard pattern. So it's all working together. And we have 21 carats in the round. Here's 21 carats. That's going to be the largest carat weight. $16.90 in the cushions, and then $17.80 in the trillions. And so you're just going to let me know which one you prefer. They are all one of a kind, of course, so once they're gone, they're gone. Which one? I'm thinking the rounds first here. That's where we started. That's the largest carat weight. That's the exotic, being the round. This is what an omega back's all about. And of course, they're natural through and through. So as you look at it from a distance here, you see the size, but also that is the pattern even through the back. So it's all bezel set. We didn't do diamonds here. We wanted to keep it cash, but look at that. That's how it flips open. So that's your omega backing. It's why we love it. Straight post, and then you just literally flip the hinge and you are set to go. Super secure and comfortable. And they're going to, most importantly, keep that larger gem material up front where it should be so that you've got a beautiful look, and everybody can experience the beauty and the rarity of a leopard opal when they look at your ears. So this is how they look from a distance, just to give you an idea of the round here, just to show you. I mean, look at how, and that's the largest carat weight, so you can see how supportive that omega back is. And then of course that beautiful blue green, yellows and oranges, all these different colors that come through. We'll go back. They're so easy to put on and take off though. You don't even need a mirror, you don't need any help. It's just easy. You know, it all just, you feel, you flip, that's it. And you'll have them secure on your ear. But we're going to take them, let's see, again, 21 carats here. So here's the carat weights again, 21, $16.90 on the cushion, and then that's the $17.80 on the trillions. You let me know which one you like. and they're all going to be less than $49.99. Very rare. It wasn't until recently that we even had our first leopard opals, so they're very unusual, and they go with everything, and not $49, $39, $29. I need to blow them out here for our first couple of last minutes of this hour, actually, and then yellow diamond bracelet time will be here coming up. It's I don't know if we're ready at the top of the hour, but we'll see. The top of the hour, bottom of the hour, we'll see what we got going on for viewership here. But there is a very important way to celebrate leopard opals here with a better than 39 or better than, you know what, skip $29.99 too. Let's just move them out. And I know they've been popular. I know everything I've had in drops have gone. So it's nice to see something in that larger style for you. I think the most color is probably coming from the cushions. What do you think? The cushions on the right side as I come in a little closer, that's maybe I'm just drawn to them because they have a lot of pink. So if you can see, if you like more browns and neutrals, I would go here. If you like really all the colors, I feel like this is the coolest pattern as far as the leopard print. And then I think this has the most pinks and reds, certainly from what we're seeing here on camera. But that is, okay, let's make them even better than $2,500. Send them all out. It's been your very big request lately. So thrilled to bring them to you. Let's send them out for, you know what, skip 2000. $19.99, that's it. Any one of the three, we'll give them 60 seconds and we got you covered on the leopard opals in the big jumbo sizes. It is so cool to see. I mean, think of all the compliments. I mean, how many times are you out and about with your friends or just out and about living life and looking at everybody's jewelry, because I know jewelry lovers do that. I'm one of them. I'm looking at everybody's jewelry. I'm always admiring everybody's jewelry and seeing how they put it all together. And yet I have never seen a leopard opal out in the wild. And I hang out with a lot of jewelry lovers. Obviously, a lot of my friends are in the business. So it's one of those where we all love great jewelry, but I've yet to see them. And they are wild. They bring some ferocity to your jewelry collection, and we love them. They're beautiful. So take your favorite, and then we've got even, if you like earrings, I will mention we have the turquoise, yes, but we also have red barrels. I brought out some red barrels today in earrings too. I had some the other day. We've got pear shapes today that are quite a bit larger than what we had the other night. So we'll see those as well. Plus there's even a Burma ruby. It's a big one. We got a carat 57 Burma ruby. The yellow diamond bracelet is here. I know maybe you're thinking about that. Maybe we're curious about that. Maybe we're ready for a big value in diamonds, but here is, and we've got the golden pearl too, so we'll see that as well. But let me know on the leopard opals, and we'll see where we stand on those. But then we've got those big emerald earrings. I do want to show you the imperial topaz too, because the imperial topaz are a lot of fun, so we can bring those out in princess cuts. I actually have a really affordable copper bearing, which that sentence doesn't get uttered very often because we don't get copper bearings that are affordable. So that's exciting to show you right now. As soon as I remove those earrings one by one, here's our copper bearing. This is the prettiest double halo. Wait till you see this. And you're thinking, no, poor girl can't count. No, there's actually a halo on the profile here. So a very sophisticated, I think that's important on a pendant because a lot of, remember, we don't see our pendant as often as others do, unless you're looking in the mirror. Well, here is, watch this, the profile has another halo. So all four sides of your cushion square here are going to be adorned in, you already can read it's 18 karat gold. It's item number 113-1570. Welcome into Saturday. We've got our big top of the hour coming up. I don't know if that's going to be the bracelet or not because we got to wait for everyone to arrive, but here's our 137 copper bearing. This is 26 points in diamonds and it's 18 karat gold. And again, it gives you that side halo and diamonds in the bail. So two halos, one up front, one on the sides, and then everything that's beautiful about the finishing so that it stays level on the neckline. And there's only one and it stays in yellow gold. And we upgraded that gold for you. So now you just have to decide which one. Oh, never mind. You don't have to decide anything. No, it's not sizable because it's a pendant. You just have to add a chain. It's only yellow gold because it's designer. It's 18 karat. It's copper bearing purple. It's got a pinky element, so it ends up going with more of your wardrobe favorites. And here's what it does. I'm not thinking it's quite 3/4, so I'm going to call it 5/8. But really beautiful, and yet here's what it looks like on the neckline. Oh my goodness. Perfect everyday wear. We've had a lot of great pendants already today, like our blue zircon, and that really, what else do we have in pendants? We had that really special vanadium beryl too. And now we're staying rare with this really gorgeous purpley pink copper bearing. Let's blow it out. And look at the neon. I'm in darker light, it's glowing more than you'll even see when it's up close and personal. And here's that look again. And we'll make it, okay. Let's see what we can do here. I'm worried that $39.99 is just gonna keep the silence going. I want to make it interesting. Go ahead, Jason. You look like you have a burning question. Of course, I can measure it for you. Here's the leopard opal cushion cut. They like the square cushions. Here you go. Here, we just got a call on the leopard opal cushion cut. So let me show this really quickly. And what I'm going to do is, it's square. So it's going to be measuring the same widthwise as it is lengthwise, which I'm reading as right about 5/8. Yeah, 5/8 of an inch there on that one as well. Same side to side, and it's got the omega backing. And if you'd like to see them on, I can do that. Item number is 113-1502. They were the 16 carats 90. So bear with us on that copper bearing. I just want to try these on for you really quickly. It was 16 carats 90 on the leopard opals, and this might actually help Jason to just see them on, because I tried on the rounds but didn't have any calls, so we just kind of moved on. But this is what the cushion cut square looks like as well. I don't think those are on yet. They get attached to my second earring every time I put on Omega. So I'll make sure they're on properly, but they're really, really beautiful. Look at that. So that's what they look like from a distance here, just to see what the, oh, look at the glow. So see how stunning those are? Jason, if they want to take a look at their screen too, this is where you get to see them on. How pretty are those? You really see the pinks and the reds, the greens and the yellows. So that's a look at them on. Back to the wheel we'll go. And then I'll prop up that copper bearing for you, and we'll get you a big value on this one. It's not going to be $39.99. Got to help you out with this one. It's $113.1570. So that'll be our one only here. Stays in the yellow gold. Remember, that was the 18 karat gold upgrade, and we're going to do that for $14.99 first caller. Make it really affordable, and then we'll see who's got the leopard opals. Remember, we had rounds, trillions, and cushions, so we had 3 different varieties to choose from, which is awfully exciting. And we are going to get to, we'll try to get to a couple more items before our top of the hour goes by, but I've shown you most of the show. So it's a quick one today. I guess that means that when you finish your work early, you leave for the day, right? we don't do that. No, we'll talk. We got yellow diamonds on the way, which will take a couple minutes just to get those bracelets out the door. It's so funny. I literally asked, and it took a minute, it took about an hour to get our white diamond bracelets out here, and I'm so glad I did, because I'm stunned. And I will show you the white diamond bracelets we have. And they're dime a dozen. You've seen them before a million times. And the fact that we're bringing you yellow diamonds more affordably than white diamonds today, it's a today only thing. That's why I've been telling you about it, so you're here and you're ready, so that you don't miss out on the once in a lifetime opportunity. But $14.99 here. Well, we're gonna move on, okay? First caller on the next item is gonna be really happy. Here's our big Tahitian pearl. And this one has, oh, those diamonds going up the side. I love this, 2 rounds and a marquise on the sides of this gorgeous Tahitian pearl. That's 113-1633. Welcome into Saturday, a couple hours left to go. Give us any requests if you have them. Love to help you out with those. Here's our round pearl. Well, everyone thinks they're always round. Pearls are round, right? Not always. And it takes a really high-end quality to get round, and we're so thrilled that this one is. It's our 12.4 millimeter Tahitian pearl, 25 points among 6 diamonds. Really outstanding color, because you can already see it into the garish lights of this really, really bright studio, because they are bright in an environment like this to show off the diamonds. You can see that there's still the beautiful luster of purples and pinks with your greens. This is aubergine. That's exactly the best of the best luster you want to see in a pearl, in at least the Tahitian pearls. White pearls aren't going to do this. This is really a feature of the Tahitian pearls only, where you get these aubergine colors. It's supposed to look, I mean, if we want to do a less glamorous comparison, it's like an oil slick. That's what you want your pearls to look like, which is actually really pretty. You know, when you're in a dirty parking lot and you see a car's left oil behind, right? It's in the sunlight there, and you can see the shimmering qualities where it looks like, you know what it is? It's like a deep aurora borealis. Think of like a darker aurora borealis. We see the pastels of aurora borealis, which is usually like what we see in a moonstone, but then you can get those deeper colors. It's a really, really beautiful look, actually. That's what you want your pearls to look like. It's just sometimes you need real life comparisons to conjure an image of what exactly the best quality of something should look like if you're not looking at a textbook or looking at a direct example. And yet here is the direct example, where that's exactly what you want your Tahitian pearl to do. And so it's got this incredible color. It's platinum setting, by the way. It's a nice heavier band too, and it's really finished in the backside there. And you've got the 3 diamonds, almost looking like a floral or a leafy design on the sides, really organic. You know the pearl is, and so it's nice to have, I think, a little nature-inspired design emoji motif around it. That's what it looks like from a distance away, and it is no longer $57.99. All the fun we've had with strands and earrings and studs. Nice to see the classic pearl ring. The classic it is. And a better value. We're going to go $1,999 first caller, and then it's getting close to bracelet time. Although I do want to show you the red beryls. The red beryls are really unusual. That's a very unusual, unique stone. We've got some big blowouts. I do have an iolite, which is like a tanzanite. If you get good quality, it looks like tanzanite, but without the price tag. So I can do a huge iolite. That's going to be fun. It even has some really cool diamonds to it. Remember that tourmaline we showed you, our museum masterpiece, that y'all said, wow, that's a big piece? Look at this. We've got the same kind of setting here. Oh my gosh. How often do you see creativity like this? Pink diamonds and white diamonds around iolite, not a tanzanite, but it sure looks it. It looks like either a velvety rich purple blue sapphire. Can you imagine what that would cost you? Or a tanzanite that would be really also vibrant museum reserve. Well, instead it's iolite. 1120215. One only, huge discount on the way. The pearl, call me. $19.99. Here we go. This is massive. I would have guessed 10 carats, but hey, I'll go with 440. You'll see it on the hand. It's a large ring. It's also 44 points in diamonds. And 41, wow, there's fours everywhere. 440, 41, 14 karat gold, 44. Wow, if your number is 4, I'm seeing that might be a sign here. It's a very, very, very large piece, and I'm gonna put it for sale. And that means no longer $95.99. Take a look at this on the hand. I mean, when do you ever see? This is such a deserving iolite. And look at that row, again, looks like it's floating among 2 ring guards, but it's all one ring, comes together in the back. You get your rose gold and your white gold stays as is to coordinate with the diamonds, because yes, you're getting 41 in pink. Yes, you're getting 44 in VS white diamonds. And no, it's not $95.99. Big time value. Welcome into Saturday, everybody. Happy Saturday indeed. What you doing today? What's everyone got planned? Everyone got big, big plans? Are you on the go now? Are you traveling? Are you taking up that PTO? What do they call it? PTO, right? PTO. I don't even know. I had no idea what that meant for a long, long time. I was like, what's everyone talking about PTO? And it means paid time off, right? I'd never heard that phrase before. Never experienced that. But here we are with a $95.99. And again, we're going to reduce it for you. We only have a couple minutes left in this hour. We're so excited. I know we're getting ready for yellow diamonds, aren't we? Yellow diamond tennis bracelet, our best value. I know if you don't do bracelets anymore because you're like, girl, I can't afford bracelets anymore, stay with me. Stay with me, because the answer is yes, you can. You can afford bracelets, and you can afford the highest end that I haven't been able to find anywhere else outside of a $300,000 option. So there's that, and it was a smaller version. So I'm really excited about what we're going to do, and get ready. It's coming up in a few short minutes, but this one's got to go. It's under $2,000. $2,000? Shouldn't it be at least 44, 44 with all those 4s going on? We're doing better than 2,000. No, it would make sense that way. It would be $19.99 great, $18.88 better. How about we blow it out even further and make it $17.77, and we'll go with 3 numbers I like to see together, the lucky 7s. That's it. $17.77 for our iolite pink and white diamonds. That's it. And the big aqua. I keep looking at this big aqua, wondering who is going to own that big aqua. Now, Jason, did you decide on any leopard opal earrings? No. Okay, they're all here. So here we are with the last call in this hour, and a historic one at that. And we're going to do some really big values. As a matter of fact, let me just show you some things. I also have all these museum pieces. Can you help me get things out the door today? Because I got this one, I got to go. This one's got to go. That's a Brazilian Paraíba with purples and blues and quartz. I have this really, really impressive gold quartz. That's where, ooh, I love it. That looks like a leopard pattern in its own right. Forget leopard opals. We got like a leopard quartz here of gold and quartz and a big mounting. Do you like any of these? We have the really special faceted opal. Look at all those colors. Faceted moonstone we have all gone crazy for. What about a faceted crystal opal? Isn't that something? Oh, and those are pink diamonds on the side. What are we doing adding all these pink diamonds? What about kunzite? I am set to get all of these out the door today. We have our top of the hour here in 1 minute. I have a question. Anything I just brought in and flashed, drove by the wheel here, kunzite, Brazilian Paraíba, sculptural design, gold, quartz. I think this ring, that's probably the coolest gold quartz we've had. And then here's the iolite that we just had for $1777. And of course, this crystal opal that's faceted with all that amazing, I know it's smudgy-wudgy, but I'll work on that. But look how beautiful the colors are. Look at the colors. It's a base color that's almost more golden than anything else. Anything you like, and it's got blues, purples, greens, yellows, oranges, reds, hot pinks. As we kick off our top of the hour, I want to know if there's anything up here that you're digging. Just tell me. Just tell me what you like, because that to me is that feels like a fantasy. I feel like I'm in a dream state of jewelry shopping here. Look at that. I mean, so much unique, so much over the top unique quality. I think some of our best of opal and Brazilian Paraíba, because it's got the blue, greens, the purples, and of course the quartz, which brings you more of that neutral. Here's the gold quartz, which is around, I love the triple split shank with 4 rows in diamonds on the sides. And then that opal with the pink diamonds. Let's welcome everybody to the show today. I'm so glad you're with us. We're looking at a wheel that looks like a recap wheel, but the truth is, I just started showing them to you. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. I'm the host here. We got 2 hours left. Are you waiting on anything special? Hold on, it's crept up my forearm a little bit. We have a yellow diamond bracelet today. I'm very excited about this. It is a, and by the way, you're gonna be able to custom make it too. So if you're worried that I don't know what length she's gonna have, I'm gonna have the ability to do any length you need, and the price can adjust accordingly. So keep that in mind. Like if you need a 7.5 or an 8-inch, or you wanna make an anklet, I think you might be the only person on the planet that ever has a yellow diamond anklet, but you could do it. Like if you need a 9-inch or a 10-inch for an anklet, you could do it. So we'll give you some freedom. But that's why we are so limited, because every single bracelet has diamonds all the way around. So that's coming up. We'll do that in 1 half hour, actually 29 minutes from right now, okay? First, we're gonna work on this wheel. I have put together some of these really, what you don't see every day. This is the extraordinary wheel. That's what that is, extraordinary, if you will. It is every piece being a little different, a little bolder, a little unique, a little special. Take a look. All of them have gotta go. So what I'm gonna do is this. You're gonna call me, tell me which one you like. I'll give you a price tag. I don't think, it's not gonna be the right price. It's not gonna be a should be price. It's just gonna be a price tag. And I'll tell you right now that every one of them, they were $59.99, $69.99. I'm just looking at what we got here. The sculptural design is huge. I want you to just call me. That's all you got to do. We're going to put that on the graphic. Call me. Yes, go ahead, Jason. Who's our new register? And where is Elizabeth calling from? North Carolina. Does she know that's my middle name? I love an Elizabeth. Elizabeth's probably, I mean, everybody I grew up with was named Elizabeth. I bet you she could be an 80s girl. She could be an 80s girl. There were a lot of us back in those days. So thank you. And did you pick up anything or just get registered? Just got registered. Well, that's the first step. It sounds like the first step is admitting you have a problem. Well, actually getting registered is getting registered is the first step. It is the first step to getting in on all the values. And yes, your problem will be that you will never have to shop for any jewelry anywhere else as long as you live, because once you have TVON, as long as you're looking for fine jewelry, it's all right here at the best values and the best quality too. So hi everybody. Nobody's going to call on those? Okay, that's okay. I know. Are we all waiting for the yellow diamond bracelet? 27.5 minutes. What would you like to discuss as we wait for that moment? We only have a few of them to go around. We want to give everyone a chance to gather. At the midway point of the show is usually when we do those really, really big popular items. So yes, it's coming. It's a 360. Have you been doing your research on what a regular basic gold bracelet goes for? Because I was looking at gold bracelets this morning, just online. I mean, stores aren't open when I'm up. I get up at 5. So stores aren't open yet. They don't open till 10. But our store opens at 10. And so I was doing a little online research. Just a little gold bracelet, like a little flimsy gold bracelet, not a bangle. Just a flimsy gold link bracelet right now is literally $3,500. I mean, that is equivalent to the size that I have. Mine is loaded in diamonds. So we're gonna see that coming up in about 27 minutes. But first, I want you to call if you like any of those. You don't need to call if you don't like them. But if you like any of them and like to add them to your collection, this is when you call. Here's what I'm gonna do, Tony. Let's make it simple, because otherwise, if they're all over the place, it's tougher. I'll tell you what. We got the $69.99, the $59.99, the $69.99. This one was already reduced, and this one was, oh boy, $49.99. Take any one of them you want. Anyone you want. Anyone you want. You just take them. They're one onlys. They are all staying in the gold color they're in, except for the kunzite. Kunzite can be changed. Let's do this. Anything you want on this wheel, it's under $2,000. Tony, I got to make the phones ring. I got to make sure we're broadcasting, because Tony wouldn't tell me if we weren't, because he doesn't want me to feel bad, right? But we are, right? We're broadcasting. Under $2,000, not $19.99. Which one do we like? We're loving the gold quartz. Me too. I'm not usually into gold quartz. True story, like it's not usually my fave. I'm totally obsessed with this ring. Let's see, this one's a 555. Oh, no wonder I like it. It's my lucky number, 555. It's a 555. We'll show it on the hand. It's got 86 points in diamonds. It's in white gold, or change it if you want to. Go ahead. I don't want you to be locked into one gold color. On this one, go ahead and change it if you want to. Isn't that cool with a wider band? Love the way it bows out and then cinches in towards the stone. 555 gold quartz. That's natural 24 karat pure gold in the quartz gem. You know what? They're not $19.99. Jason, which one do you like? Let's go even lower. The iolite's already gone. That one's already had up here. So if you want it, you can have it. We already presented the iolite. If you'd like it, yes, gold quartz is gone. Hold on, Joanne. Don't charge him $19.99. Jason, don't charge him $19.99. The iolite was up here for a lower price. Make them all the same price as the iolite, and you can get anything you want up there for $1,777. Just go ahead and don't tell anyone we did that. It's just already, that one's already gone. Do you want the iolite with the pink and the white diamonds? The iolite is item number 1120215. Let me know. And then we've got the faceted opal, the kunzite pair, and the big Brazilian Paraíba in quartz. What on earth have I done? $17.77. Let me know what your favorite is. And that gold quartz, well done there. So enjoy. But there it is. It's $17.77. Gold quartz is already gone. That's it. And $17.77 gets you whatever you'd like here on this wheel. It is a moment in time. So really, really impressive. Oh, good. I have customer comparisons who do go into jewelry stores, because some of you guys go to local jewelry stores. I don't get that chance very often. Well, look at that. One of our customers just said that she went to her local jewelry store and they had a 14 karat gold bracelet with 5 carats in diamonds, and it was only $37,000. And did you get it? Miss C, did you get it? Did you buy it? Did you just buy it on the spot? How many did you get? Did you say, I'll take one for me, I'll get one for my daughter, let me get one for my niece? Yeah, you got a better value coming your way for yellow diamonds on the way. So make sure you're with us, and then don't forget, gold quartz gone, kunzite, iolite, the fabulous opal, yes. I mean, that one to me, did you see how that surface had both? So I like it in the white now, but again, we can do extra work for free. We all work for free around here, so we can do that. We can do that for you. You want us to change it, we can do it. Again, we're paying for it. We can do the time, the labor, everything else, and we'll do it for you. All right, last 60 seconds at $17.77. Whatever you want up there. Anything you want, and we'll make it make sense here. These are the two. I just think those are just wild. The gold quartz is gone, but the Paraíba, which has the purple, and that's original fine Brazilian Paraíba. There's the kunzite. There's the faceted opal. Here's the iolite. Here's the really fabulous Brazilian Paraíba, where you are getting the blues and greens and purples, and we'll just wait until they're all gone. And I was kidding, Charmaine. I'm rarely that serious, but yeah, I'm only serious about my jewelry. Yes. Okay, wonderful. That's a pretty ring. Can I try it on for you too? 112-8204. They already said sold, but let's show you on the hand here. That's a beauty there. So again, we'll save you some money on a bracelet option today. There's that Brazilian Paraíba. And of course, if you like it this way, here's what it looks like from the other direction too. It's a piece I would wear probably middle or index too. So if that, dictates how you size it at all, go ahead. But that's a really cool piece. Well done. I love the sculptural nature of that 247 quartz with 67 points in diamonds. So that's gone as well. And then how we doing? Can I help you with anything else here? Anything else we can help you with? We got now, yes, go ahead. Which one? You got it. That's an opal and it's faceted. It's 1130762. Sounds like this one may be gone. Did they notice the pink diamonds on the sides? There's a 4 karat 55 round, but then you get 12 points total in pink diamonds. That's 6 points each, and then the 48 points in diamonds around that. So it's actually done in the rose and the white together. It stays as is. So well done. Do you for sure have that one, Allison? We're checking and verifying that one's gone. So the 5 are down to 2. and it's iolite, which I don't think I've ever sold an iolite here, to be honest with you. I don't know what it is. I know we don't have them often. And iolite is, if you're going, I don't know what that is. Well, this is what goes back to, I always think of the legend and lore behind this. Is actually, we may not be here today if it weren't for the iolite, because the Vikings used this to actually navigate. And what I mean is geographically in the U.S. Yeah, I'm not talking about the beginning of the world or anything. I'm talking about the navigation was done with iolites. The Vikings actually, they actually used these stones as a way to navigate across the seas. And yet it's our 440 iolite, but it rarely looks like this. It's usually this washed out blue color. It looks a little bit like an acid wash denim, if you will, is usually what it looks like. It's got very patchy blue colors. This is that ultimate rare color where it looks like a tanzanite, except I couldn't get you a 4.5 carat tanzanite for $17.77. So if you were looking to get a bigger stone in that color, I would go with that iolite right there, and that's a wonderful way to go at $17.77. So we're thrilled to have those two. The kunzite also is fantastic. It's a 408, so you've got the 408. That's what I was saying. I told you earlier, I said the iolite looks a lot bigger than a 4 carat, and it does, because this one's a 4 carat. That's a 4 carat. I don't think they look the same, but obviously it's an iolite that's looking a lot larger than what you'd expect. So that's the 4 carat 40 with pink and white diamonds. I know we went a little bit over the top there. We did. We navigated our way to showing you an extraordinary mounting with rose gold and pink diamonds and white gold and white diamonds. And then we have the 408 kunzite, which is 50 points in diamonds for $17.77. So those would be the two choices. What do we have now? A couple of minutes to go, 20 to go till our yellow diamond bracelet. Do that research. Look online. Again, isn't that a beautiful thing that you don't need to run all over town to look at things now anymore? You can just do your research by never leaving the phone, right? And you just see what gold bracelets are going for, what diamond tennis bracelets are going for, what everything's going for. Oh, that's the one that doesn't sit. I just want to remind you that this is only $9.99 for the entire necklace. Chain, pendant, everything, blue zircon from earlier. We got a couple pieces that should go and will go before we do. So we just want to make sure you have a chance to own that blue zircon. A reminder, that was $9.99. I will show you these gorgeous imperial topaz princess cuts. I know I had a pair similar the other day and they were gone, and a few of you said I missed out. So here's what we have for you. 113-1580 is the number. So rare to get princess cuts, and they are the pinky golden material that is the highest end of imperial topaz. That's 18 karat yellow gold. It's 242 of the imperials. And you get the 11 points and the 2 points of what's, again, I'm not sure where they're getting those diamond weights, but okay, it's 13 points in diamonds, sure. And then you've got the princess cuts and all haloed out here. Love that. And we're looking at a yellow gold design, staying in the yellow gold. We'll get you a wonderful value here. Don't forget about the blue zircon necklace, kunzite and iolite at $17.77. Got to make sure you get those before they're gone to somebody else. And of course, leopard opal earrings are still here. We've got that big tanzanite from earlier and so much more. Don't forget about our museum masterpiece we already showed you in the first hour, that 28 karat tourmaline bicolor. So that's still here as well. But this is our princessa, the beautiful Principessa, really, if you want to say it in the Italian formation here, but it's a really beautiful 18 karat gold, and we love that for earrings, and they're only $19.99. So just a beautiful, beautiful look in a really dazzling color that is the best of imperial topaz, that is an all-natural topaz out of one place on the planet. So that's exciting to see. I'm thrilled we can bring it to you. That's a good one, isn't it? The really pretty princess cuts. That's not something, we saw one pendant once and one earring, and that was that. So it's really unusual to see that cutting. The beauty is you get sparkle and a square cut. And that's more unusual. Here's what they look like. I just noticed that one's got a smudge, so I'm polishing it while I get ready to measure it for you. Here's what it looks like on the ruler, and that's going to be 3/8 of an inch, and then you, of course, can rotate them, center post butterfly backing. So it makes it really easy to wear them however you'd like, but meaning you can rotate and wear them either squared off, or I really like this look just because it gives a little more length to the earring, a little more drop up and down there. So you can do that too, whatever you like. But we'll go back to the wheel and make sure they go better than $19.99. And rather, they are $19.99, and then we're gonna be on our way in 30 seconds because we do have now about, it's 17 minutes left till we get to that yellow diamond bracelet. And it's a deal. It's the deal of all yellow diamonds. And I've had a lot of yellow diamond deals. I even had one earlier today. We had a ring that was a carat of 5 for under $3,000. For a ring, a beautiful ring, a big stone. So that's something to consider, but we're gonna bring you the bracelet, which is the, I think we're starving for bracelets because again, it's been 8.5 months since we've brought one in a new design. I mean, I've had them, but we didn't make it new. It was just an old inventory piece, right? I'm talking about since we made something new and exciting in a bracelet, it's been a minute. And think about the nail bangle that I brought you a long time ago. That was years ago. So pretty excited to have something debut in a bracelet that will defy what is happening with gold pricing and diamond pricing and everything else. And don't forget, we also have purple diamond heart-shaped earrings. Also earlier today that are still here. And they were drops, and they were only $26.99. And then we got tanzanite. And I just want to show this to you because I keep staring at it. And the fact that I see a lot of beautiful jewelry and it takes something really special to make me just stop and stare. This is the most incredible aquamarine. And I know it's not going to be inexpensive, but so, you know what it is? It is. I'll make it that way. We got to move everything. And we've invested a lot of time talking about Sierra Santa Marias and bringing you beautiful, rich, saturated aqua examples. However, this one, it's the most saturated I've seen us bring. I was at an auction house. I got to just attend an auction for fine jewelry, a very, very significant auction of a very significant collector and a collector who was well-known, probably the most well-known woman in the world for collecting jewelry. And yet there was an aqua. And forgive me, I can't remember how many millions of dollars it was. It was a ring, very similar size. And it was over 40, I mean, you're talking about aqua here that is not the norm. Again, blue sky. I always compare it to the blue sky. What level of blue is it? Is it really, really light, like a sky blue? Ironically, we call sky blue topaz the lightest variety of topaz. We call that sky blue, and it's really, really light. Then you get into aquas like this, and you realize, no, that is what I want my sky to look like. That bright, poignant. I mean, heck, look at that sky, and then look at the stone. It's actually brighter in this stone to see what you've got there. I mean, just really extraordinary color, and the fact it's a 113-1681. And it's a 954 stone in platinum. It has a 135 double halo diamond weight and even continuing with the double row on the sides. And that is seriously saturated, is it not? Very important styling here. And I'll blow it out. We'll do our best. I mean, guys, this is not the kind of thing you see on television very often. This is an example of best in the world aquamarine. This is not your simple basic. This is not what it usually looks like. And there's a lot of people that say, yeah, but it probably just looks good because it's on TV. Nope. TV will wash these stones out typically. So expect to see more saturation when you see it in real life, in person with your own two eyes. And that is better than, oh no, it's not going to be $20,000. Or 19, we're going significantly less. Got to move this one out the door, and we will. Yellow diamond bracelet is 13 minutes away, so get registered if you're not. If you are, you're good to go. I would just dial in early because we are crazy limited. There's over 40 diamonds in each bracelet. So how many, I mean, you know, think about it. Just to make 2 bracelets, it's 80 diamonds. Think about that. It's how many yellow diamond round brilliants you think we've got? It's really extraordinary, but it is limited. So it's coming up, counting it down, 13 minutes away. But this one will be under $10,000. Simple. Simple, straightforward, and not even $9,999 either. Going lower than that, and all you got to do is say yes, and you try it. You know, you get it at home, you see what you think. That's all we're asking you to do, is just give it a try and see what you think, because if you have yet to experience Sierra Santa Maria, I'll top that. If you've already experienced Sierra Santa Maria, this is the best we've had. This is by far as good as it gets. And we're going to blow it out now for better than $9,000 or $8,000 or $7,000. It's only $69.99 for a 954. And that saturation is beyond what we've seen before in all of our Sierra Santa Marias. So it's a big old value. And that's down to $69.99. So one only there. And its counterpart, its green beryl counterpart, emerald, is here too. Look at that emerald. Look at that emerald earring. That emerald earring is almost as big as that ring is. And yep, there are 2. So there's an emerald earring. I just like to show this together because they never look like they're related, but they are. It's the difference between the emerald, those chromium rich beryls, versus the aquamarines that we see here in our blue beryls. Also has some great turquoise coming your way. Before we get to our extraordinary yellow diamonds, I'm actually going to bring you yellow diamonds, but they're paired up with something that's a lot more exotic, and that is tough to do. There aren't a lot of things that can say, I'm more rare than yellow diamonds. This center stone is exactly that. It is 113-1577. Take a look at what I'm bringing you. And before you say, oh, those are the best rubies I've ever seen, they're not rubies. Welcome in to the rare world, something that for years and years and years and years of hosting this show, I never had a chance to bring you until more recent months. This is red beryl. We just talked about aqua. We just talked about emerald. This is part of that family as well, but the hands down most extraordinary rare stone in the beryl family, but also one of the rarest in the entire world, is our private collection, red beryl. I brought you some earrings the other day. I told you the truth. There was a little stud. A stud that was so small, when I put it on my ear, it went through my piercing. That's how small the stone was. And they were $10,000. And then I brought out a different version the other day and I auctioned them off. I'm gonna do the same thing here because I wanna see who's out there. We're bringing you larger red beryls here. The pear shapes are a total of 21 points, and you know how extraordinary it is to get over 10 points in each red beryl. That is a very difficult size to achieve. And then you have, I'm not sure what is on this one. I think it's little, I think it's polishing cloth. So let me see if I can polish that any better for you. It's 13 points in yellow diamonds. And it's also 32 points in white diamonds. And we break it down because there's a difference in rarity, of course, but how about altogether 45 points in diamonds, which honestly nobody cares about when they're sitting next to that red beryl. What we care about is the red beryl. It's just a nice way to bring you some beautiful, beautiful rarity. And what we'll do is send them on out really quickly here via the auction. The problem is I don't know at $13,999, for as great a price as that is, I'm not really 100% sure that's going to do it as far as getting them home today. And I do want to show you there's a centered post and butterfly backing so you can wear them any which way. And yes, up and down, north to south would be normal, but you see them here and you're going to see the size. This is why we added the double halo. It gives you a nice presence. And let's also just add that it would look great with that yellow diamond bracelet we have coming up in a few minutes. That would look beautiful with it. You can see here, there is your length, 1/2 inch top to bottom. So it's a good size earring. That's a good size. It's what we saw actually in our imperial topaz. Here's what it looks like on. I'll just go like straight away upright here. This is that straight up and down north to south style, but you could certainly tilt them or lean them or go like ear crawler style, have them pointing down if you want to, but that's a really, really important look in earring. Now let's also do something magical with this auction. Got to get these phone lines lit up, make sure they're working before we get to our big special of the day, which is really what it's all about. The yellow diamond bracelet, but let's make sure these go too. And not going to be 13,000. Like I said, 12,000. Don't you think that's just a far cry for what we expect? Just on, it's red beryl, so it deserves it. It does. That's the problem. This is why we don't see it very often. It is really the most expensive stone in the world in a color of red, besides red diamonds, which would be natural, which are really exclusive and very tough to find. A true red diamond. And you know, if you've ever seen a red diamond, they usually are more brown. So I don't find them all that attractive when I've seen red diamonds, and I've never actually sold any. That's how rare they are. All these years of selling rare fine jewelry, I've never sold red diamonds on television. But having seen a few, just on displays and in museum exhibits, they're usually more brown. They have a lot of brown color. They're not usually a bright pop of red like we like to see. And so this red beryl gives that to you, and it's better than $13,000, and we're going to auction it off right now and give you that opportunity to save a bundle. Really save on one of the most extraordinary pieces, and we really added to it. I think the red beryls are great, but then adding the yellow, adding the white diamonds, giving it some more presence on the ear is important. And what we'll do, I need everybody on the lines ready to go here. Not even half that price. I know $6,500, great way to start. Can we make it better? Of course we can. I can do whatever I want. I got the microphone. So, and it's a live show. Can't take it back. If I say it, it happens. So here's what we do, and I regret it. I do. But I'll tell you what we got. We've got a better than 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, or 25. I'll go $2,000 to open on the only other red beryl earring I have, besides those studs that are so small, they're literally 1 point a piece, and they're little bezels, and they're over 10 grand. So I just thought they're a little small. You guys would probably think I was, you know, that it was a prank of some kind. They're really petite. So I love when we can do a bigger stone, like 10 plus pointers like this. And I'm sorry, our wheel is just bouncing. I know that's the wheel there, so don't panic. It's just been doing that. We're on a reserve wheel here. So that's 2,000 to get it started, and then we'll move. 60 seconds. Actually, let's do this. Better value. Let's try $1,500 to start on the ultimate red beryl earring, and they glow like no other. This is a stone that usually, if you do find it, it's a specimen type material. It's like rough material that's opaque and dingy and hazy, and it looks like little pink rocks, and that's okay. But this is that gem quality of red beryl, only coming out of one place in the world, and it's right here in our own backyard. It's in Utah. So not really like our literal backyard, but it's in our own backyard, as the expression goes, where, you know, when you consider the world of gems, it's vast. It's a global economy as gemstones. Most gemstones come from a long way away in countries we've probably not been to. Well, this is where, again, USA, Mother Nature made here, and that top quality with that $1,500 open, potentially, don't have it yet, but still waiting and hopeful. And there it is at $1,500. We have a kunzite set, we've got our yellow diamond bracelet, and then that's it. Then the show is going to be bye-bye over. So it's really come down to it. We've got tanzanite I'll try to get to. We have turquoise earrings as well. So lots to hopefully get requests into. I would love to hear those, but I think we're all just waiting for that big moment. What's going to happen at the bottom of the hour? 5 minutes. We have our really special yellow diamond bracelet. I can't wait. I've been waiting my whole life, literally. I've never had anything like this. Been selling fine jewelry every day for 26 years. Never had anything like this. I've had one yellow diamond bangle. Actually, it's here. It's here. I can bring it out. The yellow diamond bangle has just 3 stones. I showed it the other day. It's got 3 yellow diamonds. I've never been able to do a tennis bracelet, which is so difficult because it's matching natural yellow diamonds, getting enough of them to put them together in a 7-inch style or greater, because you can make it longer if you want. And it's all coming up, and it's coming up in just moments. So take advantage of this if you'd like to at $1,500. Then I'll just show you a few other things we had earlier, because they all deserve to go too. And it's a busy Saturday, obviously, but we're so thrilled to bring you whatever it is you would like to see. And that's why requests are important too. Get those in. But let's take a look at the yellow diamond ring I had earlier. There's yellow diamonds in earrings, but of course we have the yellow diamond ring here, which is our 1 carat 05. Just want to remind you, it's 113-1620, and this is our beautiful platinum setting. It's a carat 05 oval, so it's going to look a lot bigger than the 105 carat weight, and it's 76 points in diamonds that include some rounds and some marquise cuts together to make that perfectly framed yellow diamond oval. Give it that really pronounced look on the hand, elegance. And I got that one down earlier to $29.99. Just want to remind you, it's still here. We had that for $29. We had a couple of really affordable deals for you, like $6.99. I have tons of $6.99 pieces today. Pink diamonds were $6.99. We had some earrings for $6.99 as well. So lots and lots of great jewelry still hanging out for you. But $29.99 on that one. Just a reminder, because we are going to get busy here with our yellow diamond bracelet. And I don't know how long it's going to take to get through it, because we have not a lot of operators, but I want to remind you that $6.99, yes. Okay, and then we will do our, look at those earrings. Those are also $699. Love the trillion look. Love the texture to the gold and the diamonds as well. So just want to remind you, if anybody would like the red beryl earrings, let me show those too again, because it sounds like we have a few people talking about them. If you'd like to get the red beryl earrings, and we've got a very affordable wheel put together here, and these really, they're a little top heavy because they have that big double halo. So again, they just a little bit finesse balancing here, but we've got that red beryl earring. If you'd like to go ahead and get them, we didn't get the open, so what I'll do is just make those simple, easy, price them to go at lower than the auction open, and we'll just make them $14.99. End of this first half of the hour is gone. So we're ready to just move some jewelry. And again, $6.99 for the earrings, $6.99 for the ring, $14.99 for the red beryls, and $29.99 for the yellow diamond in the ring, as we are about to get into our yellow diamond tennis bracelet, which is so, so beautiful. And we will see that coming up. I cannot believe that we have there's a literal white diamond version of exactly what I have today. And wait till you see the price tag. And I'm not even kidding. I'm going to show you what our 3 carat 69 white diamond bracelet is priced at. I'm just, oh my goodness, I am stunned. So comparing it to, because I said, do we still have that 369 in stock? And luckily we did. And I looked at the price, and I burst out into the biggest smile ever, because I'm just so excited about what we're going to do in yellow diamonds today. And it's such an upgrade, and it's so rare, and it's really, yeah, white diamond bracelets you can find out there. Yellow diamond bracelets are challenging, And yet we know if we haven't had it in all these years, it's gonna be really, really special. So it's finally here. I know we're 2 minutes away. I just wanna give 2 minutes to that recap wheel just to give you an idea of what we have here. Still available for you. Again, those earrings are $6.99. So is the ring off to the other side there. And then if you like the red barrels, we'll do those for $14.99 since we don't have the time now for an auction. Even if you wanna just go ahead and get it started, well, now you don't have to. You got a better price just taking them. And that's really important as well. And then don't forget, we also have the $14.99 copper-bearing tourmaline pendant earlier as well. So that's that purple Paraiba for $14.99. That one there, and the 18-karat gold and the double halo diamond halo on the side profile as well as the top. So that's $14.99. The earrings right here, $14.99. Also the ring, $29.99, $6.99 for anything in the back row there. Okay, $6.99 for the earrings or the ring that has a pink diamond, which is an adjustable style. So that's really cool. It just rolls right into the finger and it gives you a little bit of leeway. I'll show you what that looks like. I had that on my pinky earlier, and now I'm going to show you. And by the way, the beads don't separate. So even if you're wearing it on a larger finger, let me show you how that works. I just put that on my index finger, which is approximately a size 7.5, and look at that. That still fits, and yet I had it here before, and that's $699 with a pink diamond and white diamonds and platinum. And so it literally rolls. Do you see that? When do you get to do that with a ring? And then you can also wear it on smaller fingers, like my pinky's a 3, 3.5, somewhere in that range. And look, it's not flying off. It fits here and it fits here. So you can fit it anywhere. And it doesn't, look, the beads don't separate as it expands to a bigger size either. So that's really important. It was our 2-point pink diamond in the center, another 14 points around it, and then all platinum. But there's just that really cool flexibility. So it's not like, again, and this is hard to describe because, you know, we think of stretch bracelets and we think of something else. Yeah. The what kind of earrings? Oh, sure, absolutely. Again, on the ear, you got it. So the diamond earrings we had earlier, let me show them on again. It's 112-4164. So we're going to show her the graphics too, okay, because they were up here earlier. And you can see already there's multiple ways to wear them. And then they've got that great shimmering quality about them. This is really amazing. Is it not? And you can spin them around and put them, they're not quite equal sides either, so they can really, look at that. So that's another way to wear them. I had the diamonds on the outside before. Now they're closer to the inside there. So just really pretty how that works. And you can see the shimmering quality of the gold. That's all textured, so it gives a lot of gleam. And then you've got the diamonds along the one side of that triangular style. Let's go back to the wheel, $6.99 on those if you'd like to get them. And they're two-tone, by the way, and they're already sold, so congratulations. And let's move on. Top of the hour is come and gone. The bottom of the hour is now here, and you know what that means. It means it's time for our incredible, incredible yellow diamond special. This is something we've never brought before. And we decided, because we're no dummies, there's a reason this is here today. Let me explain for our big special here. I cannot get over what's going to happen now, and I'm excited to know that I think a lot of you are just waiting for this moment. When I've been letting you know for the last couple of days that we would have something incredibly important that is my yellow diamond tennis bracelet. So hang on, mine kind of works its way up my sleeve here. So I'll show you. Plus, I'm doing the whole oversized blazer trend here, but this is really, this is so good. I want you to see it from a distance because it's got some size. It's not that little itty mini, because you're going to see this price tag and think it's dental floss. It's not. Look at that. That is extraordinary. That's the bracelet. Now, I've got two, luckily, so I get to wear one and get to show you one up close. Yellow diamonds. Now, of course, most of the week I wore two, which you were thinking was probably too much. There is no such thing, especially when the value is the way it is, so get ready. If you're not on the phone lines early, you might not get one. That's okay. Just understand why this is so limited. If it was a white diamond bracelet like this one here that's the same, that white diamond bracelet I can make, and I can make, and I can make, and I can make from here to eternity. The issue is that this bracelet right here in white diamonds that stacks beautifully. So if you have a tennis bracelet, feel free to get the yellows because it'll stack great with all your bangles, your nail bracelet, your other tennis bracelets, whatever you got. This white diamond tennis bracelet is 9 points larger. It's literally today, I brought out the information if you want it, it's 1110279, and the white diamond bracelet, which I can make, I have been able, the first day I ever got here, I had this bracelet, and here I am 10 years later able to show it. The difference is the price. This white diamond bracelet has 3 carat 69 in diamonds, and it's $9,999. That's not what we're going to do on the yellows. And for reference, yellow diamonds are more, well, let's frame it properly. The natural yellow diamonds of this earth from the Argyle mine, which has since closed, are far more exotic and rare than white diamonds ever will be. Let's classify that. So if you're new to the world of yellow diamonds, let's just address that. Yellow diamonds are far more rare than white diamonds ever are. And before you think, well, then I'm never going to be able to afford your yellow diamond special, because if that bracelet in white diamonds is $99.99, I'm never going to be able to get the yellow diamonds, because I figure even if it were just triple, that's 30 grand. If it were double, that's 20,000. If it's the same price, it's still $99.99. That's why, and that's literally true story. Here's the information. If you want to buy it, you can buy it. Today is 113-1613. And that, you'll see them side by side. This is a 3 carat 69. My yellow diamond bracelet is 360. 360 carat weight. All rounds, diamond cut rounds, natural yellows, and it's not going to be $99.99. That's the best part. The gold is exactly the same. The setting style is the same. They're the same. This is the tennis bracelet, and keep in mind, because a lot of people have had to shift as gold prices have gone crazy. Folks have had to shift the way they make jewelry. We have not. And I have the proof here. This white diamond bracelet has the same design, the same baskets, the same look, the same style, because it's got to make sure that it's set properly. You're setting some of the most important diamonds in the world. So you better have a great foundation of gold within it. If you don't bother doing it. That's what I believe. This is same closure, same figure 8 safeties, everything. And yet, today, it is impossible to do what we're going to do. Now, we're no fools. We understand that there's a big holiday weekend coming up, and we know a lot of you wait to shop the big holiday weekends, right? We know that. We're not crazy. We get this. You know this. We know this. You're smart people. I wanted to put together something for this weekend, this June 27th, that was so remarkable. I'll tell you right now, it's going to put any holiday weekend sale event price to shame, because it's only one opportunity, and it's only here right now for the first few callers, and we have nobody on the phone lines, not a one. That surprises me. Now, it's not the busiest of days. We've seen that. I've had 699 brings that are still here, so in pink diamonds. So that doesn't happen. It tells me that not everybody's here with us today. They're out picnicking and enjoying beautiful weather, I hope, and out vacationing and on cruise ships, and that's great. You and I are getting the yellow diamonds. And this hasn't been here in literally a decade. We've been broadcasting, or at least I've been here a decade. So this is where we're going to see something new, and we're going to make it affordable. And so before you think there's no way you can make solid gold affordable, yes, I can. And there's no way you can make yellow diamonds affordable, yes, I can. And how do we do it? Simply by putting together a loss leader. This is not a commentary on the quality. This is just too low. And we're putting together a special that is, I would call it a flash sale, but that requires something you've seen before. You've never seen this before. It is literally a special for this weekend and for this limited quantity that we wanted to finally be able to say, yes, we can bring you a yellow diamond tennis bracelet. You've asked for it. You've wanted it. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to wrap it around because it doesn't sit very well on its own, because it's actually a really big basket style. So when I set it up, I want to show you as many of the diamonds as I possibly can here, so you can see the consistency of these yellows and see how this looks. And also I want to get the clasp and closure in here for you, because we're going to get a lot of questions about that. But it's the same iconic clasp and closure that we do all of our tennis bracelets in. It's the same beautiful, heavier basket styles that we do all of our bracelets in, so it'll be identical. If you've ever purchased our white diamond, actually I might do this 3 times over just because it'll sit a little bit better, because I just want you to see the straight up, straight on angle of these yellow diamonds. And please call us early. And this is a way to really get a sense of the incredible quality that you're getting. And you can see right there the basket work, the amazing details, the really, really special luxury that these are in these natural yellow diamonds. That, look at how stunning they are. It's just, I coiled it and wrapped it, and it's probably not going to stay that way for too long, but you'll see it on my wrist as well. It's only yellow gold. Now, what I mean by customization is that not everybody needs a 7. 7's the most popular by far. So 7-inch is the standard here, and we're going to offer that for you. The price you're going to see is for a 7. If you need larger, if you need something a little bit longer, if you want to make it into an anklet, there's going to be an ability to do that. But other than that, There are no options because you're getting 3 carat, now it's 360. If you do decide to get a larger length or a longer length, you will get more diamond weight. And so we'll go over that. But there's 360 for a 7-inch. Obviously, if you get a 7.5, an 8, an 8.5, a 9, a 10, whatever it is, you will have that carat weight climb. And what we're only going to do is charge you for the extra labor. That's it. We're not charging you for the extra gold. We're not charging you for the extra diamonds if you need a longer length. Now, I wouldn't get a 10-inch if you were a 7. I just want you to know where this stands. This is going to be an incredible value. Remember, this white diamond bracelet is $99.99 today for $369. If you can go 9 points smaller, you're going to upgrade to yellows instead. You're going to get this huge value, and it will not be $99.99. And I need you on the lines ready to go. You can hang up. You don't have to buy one. I never force you to buy anything. I just need you here because what I do have is I spend hours every day telling people that pieces from the show are sold out. You know, the people that miss the show because they're at something else, and then they message me and go, oh my gosh, I missed the show. I can't believe it. I'm so sorry. And I need to know, do you have a bracelet? And I will not have a bracelet. So this is what I need you to do is call early. There are only a couple we can make. Each bracelet has 42 points for the 7-inch. That means each diamond here is approximately, it's really close to 10 points, okay? It's about a 9-pointer, each and every stone, and they're matched. And it goes all the way around. And it's a true tennis bracelet style. Insert closure, 2 figure-8 safeties, just the way we always make our tennis bracelet. That our white diamond version is $99. Come on over, I'm gonna show it on the wrist as well. This is the bracelet, and again, I wanna show you as many stones as I can at one time, and then here's what it looks like on the wrist. Easy to put on, super secure setting. You wear it, you put it on by yourself, look at that. It is so gorgeous. And you could stack, layer, put on as many as you want, but it's not going to be $99.99 and literally the price for the basic white diamond version we all own. Now it's time to add, time to upgrade, time to gift, time to get something special. I know it's almost July. It's almost July. Think about holidays are not that far away. A lot of people like to celebrate Christmas in July. You know what? It's a wonderful piece. You could put it aside and have it ready for holiday gift giving because I can tell you it's not coming back between now and then. So now is the time to go ahead and call us. And if you wait, you're going to miss out. And I don't want that to happen because that is just heartbreaking to miss out on a piece we've waited this long for. They're also VS stones. So before you ask, yeah, but then if the price is going to be low, then it must be some kind of bad quality and maybe carbon spots and all kinds of inclusions. Yellow diamonds have inclusions too, just not these that are visible to the eye. So you're going to see nothing but pristine, beautiful quality, and it's not even $99.99. Or even, no, we're not doing even 8,000 or 7 or 6. And remember where gold's at. I had a customer message me a few minutes ago. She said she went to her local jewelry store and she looked at a beautiful bracelet. It was $37,000. $37,000. And what did she, I'll have to look it up. It had a diamond weight, but it was, you know, not the biggest diamond weight in the world. I think she said 5 carats. 5 carats of white diamonds for $37,000. I was looking this morning at bracelets, just regular gold bracelets, 14 karat gold link bracelets, not solid hefty bangles, link styles, 2-3 grams in gold. They're $2,500. Our value is not to be matched. Nobody can do this. This is our special for you. It's our big Saturday special, just putting it together for a few of you today. Knowing it's a busy summer weekend, knowing we've got the big 4th of July holiday next weekend, guess what? Your bracelet is going to be loved and enjoyed and worn every day. And now we've got 3 people. 3 are already gone, I guarantee you. 3 just like that. And that puts a big dent in my quantity. Each bracelet has 42 if you get the 7. If you would like, it's not going to be $69 or $59 or even $49.99. And ladies and gentlemen, that is literally half of the white diamond version right here. Half price. If you want, this is the item number. Here's the information on my white diamond bracelet. You can get $369 for $99.99 today, or you can get $360 of yellows in the same quality, in the same setting for less than $49.99. And all you can do is dial. I've only got a few to go around. 4 are already gone. 5 are gone. 6 are gone. Oh boy. 6 have now sold. 6 of them are sold at $49. It's true story. I'm looking at the board. I have my operators with their hand up. I have 6 gone at the second that $49.99 hit. And no kidding, it's half of what the white diamond version is today. As soon as that price tag, 6 gone, 7 gone. Oh gosh. So not everybody, I just heard Jason say, I've reserved you one. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for putting your customer at ease there. Jason just said to his customer, I can hear him, my operator's right here in front of me. He said, I've reserved you one. If you're not on the phone lines, there's not one reserved for you. And there's already 7, 8, okay. I don't think we need to reduce it any further to get this out the door and sold out. We have 8 of them gone. and I don't have many more left. And you have a money back guarantee. And you're about to see a price tag nobody else can do. Nobody, even on gold. If you shop a gold bracelet right now, you're spending more than what this will be. I promise you. I promise you that. Let's make this better than $49.99 and send them out. You've got 1 day to get it. It's right now. And you can pair it up with anything and everything. If you don't wear a bracelet, wear this one. Wear it every day, diamonds, you can't hurt them. And if you already have a stack that goes from here to here, wear this, add this. That's the look right now, right? We're all stacking. That's why I've been wearing 2. I've been wearing 2 all week, and it looks amazing. I asked for 3, but we only had 2 that they could give me in the studio. So I only have 2 to show you. But here we are, consistent, beautiful, and 49 it will not be. Take a look, 360 in diamonds. What if we go even lower than 49? I hate to think about what's going to happen because there will be folks missing out. There will be. That's just what happens. My wheel's moving all over the place. Sorry, the wheel has got a problem. But I'll tell you right now, let me just scoot this on back, get it centered for you. I just don't want my little stack here to collapse because I really want you to see all those incredible diamonds. There you see your insert closure. One side just fits into the other, and then you got the 2 figure 8s so that it's seamless. I'm going to show you the clasp and what it looks like on. This is the clasp and closure. When you now, obviously, I've been keeping that at the bottom of the wrist, and guess what? It stays at the bottom of your wrist, but that's the clasp right there. That's the clasp. So that's the clasp and closure right there. So you hardly see it except for those figure 8s, 2 of them to make sure it's super secure. It's not going to be $49. Let's go back to the wheel. It's not $39.99. Oh my goodness. Remember, $10,000 for this one, the one that we already have. The one you've seen and know, this one, same setting style. This one's in white gold, of course. Remember, the yellow looks best in yellow, so that's why we have yellow gold. But the white diamonds look best in white, so that's why we have that one. That's the same bracelet for 10 grand. This yellow diamond version that is brand new today is not even $39.99. I'm going even lower. What happens if we see diamonds in big size? Remember, they're almost 10 points a piece, and that's a minimum. If you get more than 360, obviously you will. If you get a longer length, we'll tell you about how to do that. Most of you need a 7. That's what I had the price tag for. Let's make it better than $39. Already, operators, I need one thing from you today. And I don't ask him for much, but I need you to tell me exactly how many you're getting. If you don't, I will miscount, and then we will actually be off, and we will literally oversell it. I can't do that. I cannot oversell this. It is strict, operators. Please let me know how many you're getting, and I will have to keep track, and I am literally writing them down with hash marks because I cannot oversell this bracelet. I cannot. There's 42 diamonds in a 7-inch bracelet. I cannot get more. I can't magically just whip some more up. And by the way, it's not even $39.99. This is the biggest value. We wanted to put together a very special loss leader deal for you today, knowing that you're all waiting for next weekend to shop anyways because it's a holiday. There is no need to wait. This is better than any sale event I could do. This is more than 10% off or anything like that because this price tag, which I clearly could sell out, we have now, okay. We're clearly going to sell out at this price if I just leave it there, but nobody is paying $39.99. And how about this for a statement in diamonds and gold? And there's nothing that costs more money right now to make than a bracelet because a bracelet requires more gold. And we know that just basic band rings are $2,000 just in gold alone. So you think about what 7 inches of gold costs, what loading it up with diamonds nonstop, seamlessly connected, all this in this great style. You know our bracelets. I call them fortresses of gold. They are like a fortress underneath every single diamond because they are keeping those diamonds secure. 4 prongs, basket work, and it doesn't flip or turn when it's on the wrist either. And you're going to get a choice of length as well, but it's not 39, and it's not even, how about this? What happens if I go $3,699 and make it $1,000 a carat with free gold on big yellow diamonds? Or we can go even less and really get you the value and send them out right now. And they will sell out. You're probably wondering why she got a pin. I'm ready to count down and keep track. Somebody just got 2, by the way. We are letting you get 2, which is probably a mistake. I should probably limit it to 1 per customer, but I'm not doing that. So somebody just took 2. So instead of 36, it's going lower. It's going better. You do not want to miss this. If you miss it, you're going to be waiting a very, very long time. It's been 10 years I've been standing up here. I've never had a bracelet like this. The white diamond version is 10 grand. It's right here. I want you to get this bracelet and try it. And give me a little bit of your time. Pick one up and we'll send it to you for free. And that means you have 2 weeks to decide. Decide if that's not the very best jewelry value you've ever purchased in your life. I think it will be. And it's not 36 or 35. Or what about this? Can you imagine what's going to happen if I take it to $3,499? What? What are we doing? It's going to go even lower. And that's why if you're not on the phone lines yet, you need to get there and fast, because I've got I've got now 15 people on the phone lines and backed up call. No wonder. Well, of course we do. Bear with this if you're waiting to get through. I don't have a lot of operators. I don't have nearly as many operators as I have viewers. So that's really important. Remember, you might be waiting for a moment or two. Just give us 30 seconds of wait time. We'll get you a bracelet. But you've got to dial now. Get yourself in line. Get yourself in queue. It's first come, first serve. And it's not $34.99. And this is not a small bracelet. I have a large wrist. I'm a human being who is not a petite person. I'm almost 6 feet tall. Again, I'm not a petite person. And look at this. On my wrist, that is a gorgeous, large bracelet. I think it's just perfect. I think it's the perfect size. This is the one we sell the most of in white diamonds, which is why I brought it out today to show you for comparison. This is the one everybody can wear. It's not over the top. It's not ostentatious. It's not too much, but it's definitely not small. It shows up. Those are big diamonds, nearly 10 points a piece, and it's not $34.99 either. So operators, are you ready to yell them out? I'm not kidding. You have to tell me. You have to tell me, please, how many you have. But this is not going to be, and I tell you, this may break our phone lines. This may literally break our phone lines. It may literally break the phone lines here. And again, I know I'm not going to have one for everybody, and that I'm getting really, really, really sad right now, knowing that not everybody who wants one is going to get one. And nothing I can do about that. We're just blame Mother Nature. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the one giving you the insanely low loss leader price tag. Blame Mother Nature. She's the one that didn't make a lot of yellow diamonds. And matching them up in this color and solid gold. And by the way, it's not 34 or 33 or 32. There's no reason not to get one at this point. And you wear this every day. The tennis bracelet is known to be the style that is worn every single day. This is not don't save it for a special occasion. Wear it. Live in it. It's diamonds. Even though they're yellow diamonds, they're still tough as nails. They're 10 on the Mohs scale. So you wear it every day. You enjoy it every day. You stack it and layer it with other bracelets you already have that you love. And it's not 32, and it's not 31, and it's not. This is the loss leader. I told you, you don't need to wait for a sale with me. When I have something that's as important as this is, that we have waited essentially 10 years to bring you in solid gold. This is not a plating. This is a sterling silver price. If you ever find anybody right now doing lab grown in sterling, it's this price or more. You know that. You see these little itty bitty tiny bracelets with lab grown white diamonds, and they're in sterling silver and they're more money. I have the best values in jewelry. It's just a fact. It is a fact of life. I have the best fine jewelry values. You don't have to settle. You don't have to go for lab grown. And this is not $31.99 for the bracelet. It is down below $3,099. Actually, let's go even further. And all you need to do is decide your length. 7 inches is this price. If you need more, we add 10% per inch, 5% per half inch. So if you need a 7.5, add 5%. That's nothing. That's nothing. It's like 150 bucks. Add 10%, that's $300. If you need an 8-inch, I'm asking the labor, not even extra for the gold or the diamonds. And you know what? It's not even $3,099. This is the ultimate blowout. This is the must have. I literally cannot do this white diamond bracelet for even close to this price tag. You saw it, it's $99.99. I'd rather have you get the fancy yellows and not even pay $3,000. Ladies and gentlemen, a must have on this Saturday live, and it will sell out. It is $2,999 for that bracelet. You can't even do gold for that price tag. You cannot do plain gold for that price tag. That's why it's a loss leader. That's why it's a loss leader. The sun is out. Every day you wear your yellow diamonds, happiness is here. Happiness has arrived. And again, I say, this feels happy. Yellow is happy. Yellow, vibrant, bright, beautiful yellows, happy. Diamonds are happy. Diamonds make you happy. Yellow, the color of sunshine, right? There's not a better compliment you can pay a person when you say that person is just like pure sunshine. Sunshine is warmth. Sunshine is happiness. Sunshine is a beautiful day. I know, I live around it. I get sad. I'm from Southern California, born and raised. When I don't see sunshine, I ain't right. You know, I am a solar-powered human being because I know nothing but sunshine. And yet, I know there's a lot of people that are like, I need that. I need that dose of energy. I need that brightness. And when you get VS diamonds in round, brilliant Tokowski cuts, in these gorgeous natural yellows that are beyond anything else, and it's under $3,000. Again, people say you can't buy happiness. I think you can. And today, it's only costing you $29.99. It is costing you $29.99. Add operators if you need a longer length. It's 5% for a half inch. So add 5%. Well, guess what 5% is? That's not, I mean, seriously, guys, when you think about it, that's $150. Am I right? That's crazy. Think about that. It's 5% more for another half inch. It's $149.95 to get another, like to get a 7.5. If you need an 8-inch, you add 10%. So if you want an 8-inch, it's $300 extra, and you've got an 8-inch. That's why I say you could get a yellow diamond anklet if you want to. Usually anklets are 9 or 10. So you could get an anklet. We can make it for you. But that's why we're limited, because the more longer lengths that go, guess what? The more limited we are because of the bracelet requiring, obviously it's a tennis bracelet. I'll show it on the wrist again. It is so many diamonds, literally start to finish, seamlessly set, insert box closure. So I'll show you how that works. The insert closure, 2 figure eights, not 1, but 2 figure 8 safeties. That's the bracelet. That's the bracelet right there. It stacks and layers beautifully. Put it on next to anything. Bangles, my nail bangle, the other tennis bracelets you have, your white diamonds, your yellow, it doesn't matter. Anything you got an amethyst tennis bracelet. I know I do. I wear it every day. That's the one to put next to your amethyst, your bangles, your love bracelets, whatever it is you have. Solid gold, diamonds, gems, doesn't matter. It goes next to it. You have to get one. You have to get one and try it, because there's no other value like it. And these are natural yellows. That's the other thing that's so mind-boggling about this, is we're doing natural yellow diamonds here. It's extraordinary, and it's in solid gold. We don't do the plated metals. This is not, and again, you don't have any choices to make except the length. So, and I suppose if you really need a smaller length, because I know sometimes every now and then we'll get that gal out there that says I need a 6-inch, we can even go backwards for you. So even if, let's say, I mean, that only seems fair, right? That's not supposed to happen, but if you need a 6.5, we could go backwards and do 5% less. You just tell us the length. I need you to be able to get one. So I made sure, I said, I'll do this. And I want to make sure with a value like this that we can accommodate everybody who wants one. And that was really something I insisted upon. I said, let's custom make these. Let's not just pump them out. Let's not just make them all in 7 inches. Let's be able to customize, because I don't want to let my ladies who need a 7.5 go by. If you need an 8-inch, even if you need a 6.5, I want to have the bracelet. So again, we're going to wait and see what you need. We know it's yellow gold. They're ready to go in 7 inches, but if you need a certain length, we can go ahead and, we're the manufacturer. We make everything here in-house and on site. So we can make sure it is that perfect length that you need, and then accommodate and adjust the pricing accordingly. But take a look at it again. $29.99. The ultimate loss leader is here. And I cannot say enough good things about it. And thank you to all of you for being here, because I was able to, I'm just thankful I was able to give you a little heads up the last couple of nights that it's coming, and it's only here for today. That's really important. So take advantage of it. $29.99. There's just nothing like it. There's nothing, really, there was only one I could find, and it was $300,000. So again, when you're talking about yellow diamonds, there are only so many places that even carry a yellow diamond. And look at that. And the fact you're wearing something that I know it's out there, all you see now, every time you flip on the TV, it's all lab grown. And I looked at a bracelet just, what was it, 2 days ago? I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday, there was a big jewelry day. And I was watching a friend of mine, because, you know, we're in the business together. We've both been in the business a long time. And she was repping lab grown diamonds. And I'm going, okay, well, let's see what they got. And sure enough, there was a 1-carat tennis bracelet in sterling, lab grown diamonds in sterling. It was more money. So again, why? There's no need. I'm glad that's out there for people that don't know about the fact that TVON is existing, doing something higher end, more extraordinary, in solid gold, in natural yellow diamonds, all around brilliance. And again, 42 diamonds for the 7. That can vary based on the length. Obviously, if you choose a 7.5 or an 8 or a 9, you're going to get more diamond weight as well as more gold weight. And all we're asking for is the labor. Help us out with the labor, since it's custom made for you. But you got to get one. You got to try it. You got to get it now while it's here. You've got a money back guarantee, so there's really, truly nothing to lose, because if it's not for you, you send it on back. That's it. It's all you got to do. But again, anyone going to send that back? Not even a chance. There's no way. And what's funny is, here's my 2. I'm going to show you something else they brought out. I said, what else do we have? This is a 2-carat 91 tennis bracelet in rose gold. White diamonds, less diamond weight. You know what this one is? It's 88.88. This is the beauty of a loss leader. If you're wondering how, why, what's the catch? There is none. I know that my ownership and I sat down a couple of days ago, and we were putting together this show, and knowing this bracelet was coming out and should have been so much more money. I mean, notice I didn't even have a was price there. I don't have a was price there. It would be over 10 grand, well over, because the white diamond, all I'm using as a was price was the white diamond bracelet is $99.99. The closest I have in a white diamond tennis bracelet made in the same way is literally 10 grand. 10 grand for the same carat. Well, it was a 369. So it has 9 points more spread over 7 inches. So virtually the same. I showed it to you. We have the white gold and white diamonds. We have the rose gold smaller version with white diamonds. Either way, it's way more money. And this is what we wanted to do. We literally sat down and said, let's put together one spectacular item for the weekend. It's the weekend before the holiday weekend, right? Next weekend's a holiday. We all know that. Y'all expecting a sale. Here's the deal. You're not going to find this. It's not going to get any better. This is not just a sale price. This isn't a TVON price less 10%. Can you imagine what that would be? This would truly be about 15 grand best case scenario. Okay, take 10% off 15 grand. You're still spending 13,500. I'd rather say just get it today for $29.99, considering it's also the only day to get it. When it sells out, it sells out. And by the way, speaking of, we're really close to that point. So let's take a last look at it. I am down to, okay, all right, 60 seconds. They're telling me wrap it up now. Now's the time. So 60 final seconds on this one. We are that close to sellout. I don't want to bother my operators at the moment, but I'm getting the wrap-up sign. We'll find out exactly how many are left. I know it's not many because I'm getting the urgent wrap it up sign. So we're almost sold out. And this is it. Last chance, last call, $29.99. Your mega value. There's nothing else like it. If you're not getting one, I think you're going to regret it. I really do. Obviously, I can't help the people that aren't with us. Obviously, they don't get one. If you're not with us, you don't get one. It's why I say you have to tune in every show. We're here 15 hours. We're not here 24 hours a day. That would be obsessive to say be here every minute if we were a 24-hour-a-day, 365 network, but we're not. We're here literally 5 days a week, 3 hours a day. So that's 15 hours a week. And really, truly, if you're really serious about your jewelry collecting and you want the best of the best, you really do want to be here every single show because you just don't know what kind of value you're going to miss out on if you're not here. And that's the important thing is that I know, and I'm going to be spending the whole afternoon sending a lot of emails saying that sold out, that sold out, that sold out, and nothing I can do about it. And there's no wait list on it. There's no maybe I can get more yellow diamonds. Doesn't work that way. We have been working on this for literally years, gathering the diamonds. We haven't made a bracelet. We haven't made a new gold bracelet in 8.5 months in any variety just because gold is so crazy expensive. And by the way, that didn't change. It didn't crash last night. It didn't crash this week. Gold isn't back down to $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 an ounce. It's just about a value. This is why it really is an investment into that point we're trying to make, which is just that overarching theme of you got to be here on the shows. You got to be here or you miss out on these deals. It's really that simple. So as we've reached the noon hour, so happy afternoon, everybody. Happy Saturday. This is last call. And again, here it is on the wrist. And I really, truly implore you, if you do like to go a little bit, extra with your diamonds, you can get 2. Why not? Go under $6,000 and get 2 of them and stack them together. That's an option for you. I've been doing that all week. Most of the week, I was wearing 2 together, and they looked fantastic. Just to also show you how they stack and layer with everything else, but also you could get 2, and then you'd suddenly have 7 carats plus in your diamonds and more gold, and you'd only spend under $6,000 to get 2 of them. And that's, again, for the 7-inch, but we can make it longer. So if you're saying, oh, darn, I missed it. I guess I'm out of luck if I'm an 8-inch. Nope. 10% extra for every inch. $300 extra. You'd be at $3,300 to get an 8-inch. Seriously. And your diamond weight, well, let's put it this way. A 360 is spread across 7 inches. That means you've got about a ½ carat per inch. So that means that you'd be getting closer to 410 if you get an 8-inch. So if you get an 8-inch, you get approximately 4 carats 10. If you get a 9-inch, you would get approximately 460. So yes, your diamond and gold weight would go up as you get into the longer lengths, as we know. Yes, absolutely. That's a great question. If they wear a 7 1/4 inch, you're probably good with this one. We don't do a 1/4 inch extra. I would say if you wear a 7, now if your wrist is 7 1/4, you're going to need to go up to the 7 1/2. Does that make sense? A lot of us wear a 7, but that doesn't mean we are a 7. Our wrist doesn't measure 7 inches. It usually measures more 6 1/2 or 6 3/4, and 7 inches is the classic average style length of bracelet. But then if you actually have a 7 1/4 inch wrist, I would go with a 7 1/2, add 5%, and then get the 7 1/2. Okay, that's what I would do. But and again, you know what you wear. I'm sure you know your favorite bracelet length by now in a link style bracelet. And that's what this is going to be. And again, I love that we're going to make it custom if you want that longer length. We're not saying, guess what, you're out of luck. We will add those extra diamonds and that extra gold and that extra labor for this insanely, I mean, we're not really asking much more here. 5% for a half an inch, 10% for a full inch of extra length in your bracelet. It is extraordinary. And again, yellow diamonds that are natural, round brilliance, consistent. That's why I coiled it, A, to show you the flexibility of it, but also to show you the consistency of those diamonds all the way through. And if you did just tune in at the top of the hour, not only a welcome, but also this is last call now on the bracelet. I'm just waiting for that final sold out, because I know now the computer's in charge. But look at this. I just took off the one that I wear just to go ahead and show you. I so want this bracelet. I just don't think I'm going to get one. I want to show you how this closure works. You insert one side, it clicks closed and it's locked, but then you see you have two extra safety mechanisms here. So that's where they're like flagpoles now. You're going to, of course, click those closed, which is simple as doing that. I usually just, push them together, and then they lock at the same time. So one easy extra step to make sure that that is locked and secure and not going anywhere. And so that's what the bracelet looks like. I just wanted to show you the inside and the finishing. And this is made like every diamond bracelet I've ever shown you and ever presented. Look at that side vaulted. Look at that. I'll show you the sides up close actually too. So you can see the side detail that I'm talking about. This is what it looks like. That's what I mean by fortress of gold for every single yellow diamond. And you can see the way they're set. It's not like a little spindly, narrow, teeny tiny little flimsy prong. This is really locked in. How about that basket? Still elevating it up to give it lots of light return, giving light access to those diamonds, giving, yes, the diamonds love their light. Even in the yellows, of course, nothing gonna matter how brilliant or how beautiful or how clean it is if you can't give it light. So that's what we've done for you. It's incredible. Also a reminder, we had the yellow diamond ring. This is the yellow diamond ring if you want to go a large. Honestly, it's not quite as saturated as what's in the diamond bracelet, but it's definitely a lovely carat 05. So we still have that carat 05 for you if you'd like to get that. I think our trillion earrings went, but I know the red barrels I think went. So a lot of pieces on their way out here. Last hour's here. We have 55 minutes left to go today, and looking forward to hearing what else you'd like to see. There's still a tanzanite. I still have my turquoise earrings, so as soon as this sells out, it's going to be turquoise earring time as well. But love that we have a chance to give you an extra look at it for those that just joined us for the top of the hour, and still have how many? 3 left? Okay, so last call is here. We're down to 3 remaining now. And again, the white diamond version is more money. Even if you get the smaller white diamond version, my 260 or my 291 right here is more money. My 3 carat 69 is 10 grand. So don't wait on the yellow diamond version. Yeah, this is the amazing, amazing loss leader of a lifetime. It's what you've been waiting on today. I cannot say enough good things about it. I've done several loss leaders in my day here. I've been here 10 years. There's been a lot of great sale events. There's been a lot of great diamond deals. I've had some even recently in flash sales. Diamond stud earrings, diamond pendants, diamond band rings, but there has never been a value like this one is today in yellows and solid gold. It is absolutely stunning. And again, last call is now. And if you're even sitting on the, we have there's always going to be a fence sitter, right? There are. And if you're sitting on the fence, don't be. Jump right off that fence and jump right into the safe security of this gorgeous yellow diamond bracelet, a piece that you will, there's true, it's a shopper's adage, as I say. It's really my shopper's mantra, is that nothing haunts you like the things you don't buy. And I, as a shopper who loves shopping for not just jewelry, but a lot of different types of things, and collecting, I'm a collector of a lot of cool accessories. I gotta say, nothing haunts you like the things you don't buy. There is, in those moments, and when a value's a value. You know when it's a deal. You're smart enough to know jewelry now, watching us and everybody else. And the more you watch, the more you know, the more educated you are. And you watch everybody out there. I know you do. This is literally better than a lab-grown price. And that's what to me is so staggering about this moment in time, is that that's better than a lab-grown price. You know it all day long. We've got the $29.99 price tag, better than any sale event. So it just means you don't have to wait for sale. It's going to be gone anyways. You can't call me next week. It's not going to be here. It's gone today. So this is your last call right now. But that price tag is everything. That value is everything. This is solid gold. I can't say it enough because I'm stunned. I'm stunned. And I'm the one who really fought for a wonderful price tag on this Saturday, but this is beyond our wildest imagination, isn't it? So $29.99, take a look at this. And that is, wow, that's everything. That is really everything. So $29.99, last call, 60 seconds, let's do it. And then I know, thank you for all your patience too, because we are very limited on operators every day. So again, it does take, when there's a piece like this, and we have new registers out there, a lot of first-time shoppers who are getting registered for the first time, it does take some extra time to get everybody through, and I really want to make sure everybody sees it and gets it and has it before it's gone. So thank you all for your patience here. I know we've got some turquoise earrings waiting in the wings that are also going to be a very special value, because I know coming off a longer presentation like this, we got to really wow you with what follows. So that's going to be coming up for you next. And again, don't delay on getting the bracelet. It's solid gold. It's yellow only. There's no choice in the gold color, because what looks best, and I always say look at the yellow diamonds in comparison with the yellow. Look how much stronger, a brighter yellow they are than the gold they're even set in, which is 14 karat solid. So that's impressive too. The fact that you have as many diamonds as you have, all lined up and ready to go and match. And that's not easy either. It's not easy to match up yellow diamonds. There are different shades. I mean, no different than if you're at the paint store, like if you're at the home improvement store this weekend, and you're looking at those millions of paint chips. And I did it the other day, you know, a few weeks ago for helping my mom. She's doing some painting, and I ran in and I went, oh, it had been a minute since I've been in a home improvement store, and I was amazed at how many, it makes your head spin how many different shades of every color there are and all that. And so, you know, it's no different. Can you imagine sitting with the task of matching up 42 diamonds and getting them exactly the right shade? And only working with, this would have been a lot easier to do if we were willing to say, let's just work with okay diamonds or mediocre yellows or lighter washed out yellows, but we said no. And we went for this brighter color, so because we want quality for you, but that's what makes it more limiting as well, is that you've got all these really bright, beautiful colors, and they just keep going and keep going and keep going. And there's that inside. That's what I showed you from a distance away, but look at that close up of the inside of those baskets. And now it's going to unfurl itself here. And just, it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. There's nothing else like it. Congratulations if you got one. I'm going to get ready for some turquoise earring drops here that we have. Some really special turquoise earrings are on the way. This is our earring drop. I know if we're going to follow something like that, I really wanted to have something to wow you. And yes, it's our turquoise round, but in a drop earring. Keep calling them the yellow diamonds. Let's see. I'll let you know when they're sold out, but I want to move on. I try to move on right before they do, so that you still got a chance to go ahead and hurry, hustle to the phone lines. Try it. You got a money back guarantee. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be the best buy you ever make. A bracelet, and to think that it's 2026 and you just had the best bracelet value we've ever had in an era when, remember when I started in the business, gold was 200 bucks an ounce. And I don't say that to make us all pine away for 26 years ago, but you know, it's just different, right? Things increase in value, thank goodness, right? I'm glad our homes increase in value, at least I hope they do, right? I hope they do. I mean, we want things to appreciate. Most things don't. Jewelry does. And isn't that also great to know that if you wear and invest now into your $3,000 bracelet and you enjoy it and wear it and enjoy for a long, long time, and then if you ever decide, like, you know, you want to pass it down, pass it down. If you ever decide that, okay, well, you know what, I'm gonna go buy that vacation spot. I'm gonna go buy that vacation. I'm gonna go buy an island. You can sell your bracelet, right? It appreciates, and you're gonna make more money than what you ever paid. I love that about jewelry. I mean, jewelry is that's one of the rare things in life that you can, you know, say that about. Here we are with our earrings. These are turquoise. It's 113-1605. Just so many reasons to love jewelry. There just are, right? So many reasons to love jewelry. So hope you can invest in that bracelet and get one before they're gone. But this is our Sleeping Beauty round. 1 carat total weight in the round turquoise, 22 points in the diamonds as well, that are going from start to finish. They wrap around that halo. They give you the diamonds up front as well. It is a beautiful design. And that would be our 1 carat with 22 points. So, and then the lever back and a little drop, but nothing too extreme. They're going to be right at 3/4 of an inch or so. Let's measure them to find out exactly. And then we'll show you that way. But again, keep calling. And if you have requests, we are down to 50 minutes left, actually less, 48 minutes left in the show. So just a reminder, this is the earring that we've been waiting for as well, but you got a very, very last call here to get anything on this Saturday, and then we'll be back tomorrow for our grand finale of the week. But this is, look at that, that is actually I was wrong, it's 7/8 of an inch. I mean, really it depends. If you're looking at where the diamonds begin, It's still 7/8 of an inch, I would say. So 7/8 of an inch, a little longer than I bargained for here. Great lever back style. Changing the gold, yes, you can. Good news, you don't have to do yellow. I'm really glad they are in the yellow to start, because that's usually where I know a lot of us choose to get our turquoise in the yellow gold to get it started. And then white gold and rose gold are indeed options for you. So if you'd rather have white or rose, go ahead and choose those as well. And there's, again, no extra charge, no fee for that to change up the gold color if you want it switched. But you know what I always say about turquoise, they look good with everything. And if there was a summer anthem gemstone, it's this. If you want something that works perfectly with all that feel a little extra special this time of year, when again, we are wearing brighter colors, we're probably showing more skin, we're obviously looking, maybe we don't usually do drops, but now you're ready because it's summertime and you're on vacation and you're feeling a little fabulous. That's why you get the drop instead of the stud. Let's go back up close. Just wanted you to see what they look like from a distance and send them out. Now, they are supposed to be they are supposed to be $24.99. I know it's also following about a 45-minute presentation. So you're in luck. I'm going to discount them just for the sake of discounting them. I'm just going to discount them now because they're following up a very important value, and we've been on that value for a minute. So I've got to make this more tantalizing and less than $2,000. And no, they are not $1,999. This gets even better. I was thinking even $999 might wow everybody. Okay, so now there's two things that are must-haves today. It's the yellow diamond bracelet and now turquoise earring. I think that we've got two must-haves today. And I know if you just got the bracelet, you're going, oh, should I got you got to get the turquoise too. They're not $999. That's why. When we took a $2,500 earring and we just went under $1,000 for that same earring. And now it is not $999 either. It's going even lower, and you choose your gold, and they're a wearable style for everybody. They're not heavyweight. They don't pull at your ear piercing. But these also, and there's a great gifting moment too, because everybody looks so good in turquoise, and you gotta have a turquoise, yet it's bright, vibrant, sleeping beauty, best variety. There's also that factor. It's the best turquoise ever, and it's mined out. So let's make it, you know what, skip $999. Let's go to $888 and make it even easier on the ultimate turquoise earring, and not a stud, but a drop, the whole mechanics of it. You got more gold, yes, in a drop, but it's also more workmanship to do a lever back, and to think that that's $888 today, wonderful, wonderful value. Also make sure that you understand a couple of things. We had a really good selection of affordable jewelry in the first hour, a lot of which is still here, like my blue zircon necklace. I had I'm still going to bring you a golden pearl, but we also have a really good couple of pairs of leopard opal earrings. We had some cool 1777 rings. We had the museum masterpiece must go, which is a 28 karat bicolor tourmaline in a custom made mounting. That's still here. And so there are still some options of what we can get you here today that you might really, really enjoy. So I hope that you will call us on anything that you saw earlier, or if anything sounds good and you missed it, I'd be happy to show it again. Also, we had that huge aqua, nearly 10 karat Sierra Santa Maria. Is our little flexible ring, Joanne, I'll ask you because you're kind of in charge there. That little flexible platinum ring we started, is that still here? Okay, thank you, because I know there's been a lot happening with our yellow diamonds. I'm sure other pieces have gone too. It was 113-1622. And I'll recap that in case anybody missed it, because still a ring that you could wear anywhere on any finger of the hand and not have to worry about sizing is always in demand. So we'll show that. It is still here. Okay, so let me show you what I'm talking about, because this is the ring that everybody can wear. It is truly one size fits all, and yet it's in platinum with a pink diamond. That is because it's flexible to this style, and it'll have this, it's like, again, I hate to say elastic, but it's jewelry grade, so you can't hurt it. But it's this really pretty, roll it on the finger. It expands, but yet those beads are gonna come with it, and yet it's in platinum, and that's a 2-point pink diamond. It's got all the white diamonds around it. That is $699, and just one size fits most. I wouldn't say it'd be a gent style. Like if you're a size 15, gentlemen, probably not. But I have it anywhere from 3 to 7.5, 8, and it works beautifully. So, you know, I tried it on every finger just to make sure. So it definitely is going to work. And that's $699 if you'd like that one only. And by the way, we had the purple diamond heart-shaped earrings, which I think are also still here. And you know what? That's so funny. It's just, again, doesn't matter what I put up after the yellow diamond bracelet, it's going to be here. But that is quite the value for those turquoise earrings at $888. So I highly, highly, highly advise and recommend getting those for yourself. Now, I do want to show you a couple of really important kunzites that we have. And and then we'll see who's got our pink diamond ring. That is, 2 points may sound small, but it's actually pretty significant in the world of pinks, and that one should be gone. And then we'll show you our really important kunzite here. And then also, if you're looking for affordable, we have this vanadium beryl pendant. It's the Asher you've been loving. The vanadium beryl pendant, I believe, is still here. It's also under, I still can't believe that I said this, but this beryl, this pendant, vanadium beryl, looks like Paraíba blue greens, 1130865 in the Asher cut. That actually is $9.99 if you want the vanadium beryl. And that platinum pink diamond ring is still here. Still. I am just amazed. But that's $9.99 if you want our 1 carat vanadium beryl in that striking, stunning Asher cut. Really recommend that one highly. So make sure you pick that one up if you like. That's only a one only, and that's pretty much what we have left are pear shapes. I know how much you love the Asher cuts. And then speaking of Asher, look at this. Wow. Okay, so ready to say goodbye to this one? We just had earlier our most saturated aqua ever. It's clear that this is the most saturated kunzite ever, and that's saying something because what we deal with is this really neon ultra Afghan material. Here's 1131427. It even has a matching pendant. Not to go overboard, but when do I not go overboard? I love going overboard. It's the only way I know how to do things. And so here we are. Yes, there's a matching pendant. We'll get to that. But let's start with the ring, which is a 19 karat 58. Yes, a 19 karat 58, but really distributing that carat weight well in the Asher cutting. It's a little more pronounced. What do I mean by that? It's got these wider step corners. So it's really interesting because usually it's going to be a more narrow, but with the square Asher, yes, we expect that. But do you see how it's more exaggerated in the corner faceting? So it is 8 sides, so it's an octagonal cut instead, which is where it differs from an Asher a bit. So it's really that octagon, think stop sign. Yeah, stopping everybody will, stop in their tracks, stopping and staring, stopping and complimenting you, all of that good stuff. Here's our 1958 with 25 points in the baguettes. On the sides, among just 2, yes, vanadium beryl pink diamond adjustable ring, that's all here. Turquoise earrings, still here. Make sure you call me because they're all soon to go. But that is outstanding. And this is really, really, really important. And where do you see this on? Because yes, you can wear a 1958 because it doesn't go all that oversized. We kept it more simple, elegant with the diamonds straight down the sides there. Just 2 bigger stones instead of going all the way around with a double or triple halo. Here's what it looks like on. Wow. Let's take a look at that saturation. Didn't get any lesser because we're further away, did it? It's as bright as can be. And look at the way those stacks of baguettes just line up with the sides there. And really smart to do baguettes because it matches the step faceting within the stone. And it's more purple, sure enough, than it is pink. And we only have one here. And I'll tell you, it's going to be quite affordable for what this is. Let me show you the matching pendant, though. Just, it's fun to see them together. It is. You don't have to choose them both. I don't know if anybody would, but the other day it happened. I had a couple of Asher cuts the other day, and they both went to the same shopper. That's the pendant that matches. Let's give you a look at this too. We'll keep the ring in the background, but this has one big princess cut above the Asher cutting here. That's your bail. It's 1131448 on the pendant to match. What do you think? And that your chain will slip right through behind the princess cut. Yes. Oh, okay, so our flexible pink diamond ring did find its home. Thank you so much to whomever got that. And then again, turquoise earring still here, and our vanadium beryl is also still here. But this is that incredible, I mean, really, really beautiful Asher cut combo. So you've got the matching set potentially. Either piece, now $14,999 is one of the items. That was the ring, okay? Because actually the pendant's larger. It's 28 carats 35 on the pendant. 28, 35, and then one individual 33-point princess cut. Up top is your bail. I'll show it to you from a distance on, then we'll get to the measurement. And then actually, let's show you with the ring too. So you can see the whole combo here in concert together. This is quite something. There's the ring, there's the pendant. So the pendant's gonna sit at an angle because your bail's right up here. And then you see how it looks so gorgeous. And yeah, you can see how that's a 28 karat 35. Length of the pendant would be 1 inch, top to bottom. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Oh yeah, look at that, wow. And there's the ring. I couldn't help it. Gotta show you the ring, seeing it in that lower lighting environment. You can really see the depth of color you get there. What do you think? Do you want the pendant or the ring, or do you want to get the whole set? I'd really recommend the set if you can. And don't worry, this was $26,000. This was $14,999. Here's what I'll do. Your choice of can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Here's the ring. I think you're going to get both, especially if I make it really, really, really extra affordable. Go crazy on the discount. Here we are, ring, pendant, same price for either. And it's not $14,999, which is the lower of the two prices. I'm going significantly less, and you get, it's your option. You can take them. Same price, no matter which one you love. I don't know how, I just want to get them gone. They're under $10,000 a piece. $99? No. $49.99? No. We're really serious about moving some jewelry here throughout the last 35 minutes of the show. And instead of $49.99, this is your choice of, price is the same. I am making sure they are complementary to each other. And hey, when we're discounting this level right now, you're getting both for less than the price of one. You've got $5,000 saved if you buy both. So that's the way you get the set. Say yes to the set, and let's make them $3,999 a piece, whichever one you like. That's it, $39.99. And that is now, oh gosh, we've had just nothing but bargains today. Nothing but big values. And bargains and values like no other, and lost leaders. And now we're doing $39.99 a piece. And a reminder of that really special tourmaline, our museum masterpiece. Plus we had opal earrings, leopard opals. Our eyelight's still here. Our purple diamond heart shapes are still here. And all of our leopard opal earrings are here as well. And then there was that vanadium beryl and the big aqua and imperial topaz. We have shown a ton of jewelry today. And also the bicolor. The bicolor was our museum masterpiece of the day. The bicolor was 28 carats in size. I'll recap that for you. Got to see that one out the door. 28 carats tin on the bicolor. Who is going to get, though, the kunzites? Allison, are you verifying on the kunzite or still on bracelets, talking about bracelets? Let me get some water. It's been 2 hours and 23 minutes, and it's 2:23 up on my clock, so yay. A little delayed on that water today. I was needing it. Oh, sure, Jason, what can we show you real quick? Keep them on the phone lines. We'll show it right now. Excuse me. Sure. Inevitably, when you got to drink water on live TV, it tends to go down the wrong pipe. Questions? You talking about the one in quartz that we had earlier that sold? Okay, sure. Brazilian Paraíba. And is that the caller that picked it up? Oh, okay, sure. And we'll show that on the hand again. Who was that? Oh, Dale. Hi, Dale. All right, so Dale, let's show it to you. Here you go, Dale. We showed it, but you probably missed it because it was part of that wheel deal. There's a lot going on. It was chaos. Take a look at that. And actually, I was putting this either way. I kind of like it this way just from your perspective, from where you are, but let me show it the other way as well. And it's that bigger size. So I hope that, as I was saying before, I hope you size accordingly because it could very well go here, for example, like an index finger, middle finger scenario, because it is such a large ring. And that's the opposite direction, Dale. And then, of course, on an index finger. So however, if you need to adjust sizing accordingly there, but that's it's a very cool Brazilian Paraíba. It had the blue greens, the purples, all within the quartz, and then that really unique style. It's really 3 bands, but it looks like more because of the way the one loops in and over there. So that's a really special quartz, and again, Brazilian Paraíba inside. All right, we're leaving the kunzites. Okay, let me recap the museum masterpiece of the day, since I know there were a lot of late arrivals today. And here is the museum masterpiece today with this bicolor, and it looks like that's got to be 2 separate stones, but it's not. It's a 28 karat tin. Item number was 111-1093, and it's a really extraordinary example of a fancy facet, elongated radiant, bicolor tourmaline with these beautiful, softer, pinky, peachy salmon tones into a blue-green. 56 points on the pink, 56 points in the white diamonds, custom-made mounting around this piece. So really a beauty, isn't it? And it is lengthy. It's over 1 inch in length, so it's going to be that elongating style, that beautiful cutting. It's great clarity, so it's going to show that off. I need to give it a little bit of room here. I want to move it around a bit for you so you can see how this is done and how it's made. And look at that rose gold and white gold going all the way around. But you don't need to size up. I would go true to size as far as fit is concerned. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and then we'll see who's got this one, but it's a value, all right. It's a value. It's down to $69.99 for that incredible knuckle to knuckle. When we say knuckle to knuckle, that's what we mean. That's really got that true literal presence of knuckle to knuckle there on the hand. And again, 2810 in the carat weight. And how about that shine and that gleam? $69.99 is the price tag, so that came way down from $42,000 plus to get you under $7,000. What about an auction? Do we need an auction or two to get everybody? I want to stay, let's keep things active here because, oh, and by the way, these emerald earrings are here too, just in case anybody's looking for those emerald earrings. I popped these in for a preview earlier, and they actually sit like this on the ear because it isn't a, whoop. I don't think they're going, yeah, they're not going to balance that way on the wheel. So I'll wait till you see them on the ear to really exemplify how they're going to sit, because they're going to be north to south on the ear lobe. But this is that match set of Colombian emeralds, and no, they're not 28 carats, so we can come in a little bit closer to this earring. The last ring was as big as they're going to get, but here's 113-1581. It's 18 karat solid gold. I like that we did that, which is even an upgrade to the platinum. And then they'll stay in the 18 karat white gold. 266 on the emerald stones. That's going to be about 1.30 carat each. It's a good size. When they already look like 2.5 carats each, but then they're going to be actually weighing more like 1.30 carat. So just that bigger look you get with emeralds. But 329 is the diamond weight. So they are really giving you diamonds we rarely see in a ring, let alone an earring, and matched like this. If you like the emerald earrings, there they are. Those pure, look at those baguettes. That's just so cool. Having the baguettes tapered like this, where they start smaller and extend out, and then they're all going to flare out from that corner prong. That looks amazing. Look at the finishing behind them too. Great finishing, omega back styling. Let me try one on, and then I'll also show you the length, because that's what's so impressive. And yes, omega backs. We've seen a lot of omega backings today because of the bigger size earrings we've been showcasing. Here's what it looks like from a distance. Look at that glow. Just the glow does not quit. And then, okay, that's already tilting on me. Hold on, let me hold it up. Very taut here for you. So you can see that they are 3/4 of an inch in length. I'll try one on. There's the omega backing, so that's just hinged. Opens up nice and easily, flips right back to comfortably rest on your lobe. And oh, wait till you see these on. Emerald earrings, always a toughie. Tough stone to match. You don't get to see that all the time. Oh, yes, please. Look at that. Oh, wow. Yet you'll have to take out your second earring if you wear them, because they're, I didn't bother, but that's obviously a large enough width where I would probably, if I was wearing those in real life, I'd take that earring out and probably put a little baby stud right next to it, because that's where you can see that width of that earring. But look at how they just stand out from a distance away. Great news. Great, great news. These are heavily reduced here. They're not going to be $70,000 as we go back to our wheel. Take a look, and we'll make sure they're very, very affordable. Well, that's a relative term, because they are big money stones, big money diamonds. I'll make this. Okay, 48,000. I can't do that. I can't. We had a similar price on that bicolor. That bicolor still. Let's make sure these go here and now. And 18 karat white gold's how they stay. We can have them right out to you on Monday morning. They're $99.99. $99.99 for the one pair of emerald earrings. And they are brand new right now. Muzo Colombian matched. And incredible stones there. And I can show them face up to you again. Don't forget, we had that 1 carat 05 yellow diamond oval still hanging out. That's something to consider. Last call on my yellow. How are we doing on the bracelet? Do I even get to show that again? Probably not, do I? Well, again, call us and check and see, because I don't have an update there yet, but be sure and get an update before that show is over. And then we are only now 29 minutes away. Now, those emerald earrings are must have. Also, I'll just flash a ruby. There's a really good ruby. I did want to show you the iolite still here. There's a 1777 iolite. Iolite, something we rarely see. But then again, it doesn't usually look like that out in the rest of the world, and we added pink diamonds to go with it. So that's 1777 if you like that ring. Let's do our golden pearl, because obviously strands are not for everybody. So we wanted to try and accommodate everybody's taste and interest here in a natural South Sea golden pearl in a pendant. Let me see. These attract little things in the ear. So let me see if I can polish that up for you. It's 113-1573, all polished up now. And look at this. I'll have to hold it. It's just to show you the diamond, because there is going to be a left or a front and a back, because you can see. Now, if you wanted to have it without the diamond showing, great. You can put it on like this. But if you want to have that diamond up front, you want to make sure, just be mindful of how you string it on your chain so that you have your diamond facing forward. But this is the 12 millimeter golden pearl, and it has that no mention of the diamond, so it's free. I love that. There's a diamond there. That's not a mirage, but it's not mentioned in the description. So that means no charge for that diamond, which is probably a 2 or 3 pointer on its own. It's in the yellow gold. I love the fluted texture, just where the beautiful, we call it a base usually, but obviously it's at the top, so that feels weird. But that great design that's the end cap, if you will, that situates that gold with the pearl itself. Let's show it from a distance here, though, to really give you an idea of how does a 12 millimeter look as a visual from a distance. And always important to really realize, compare your golden South Sea pearl color to the gold it's set in, because this one has a stronger saturated color to that natural pearl than you're even getting in the 14 karat yellow gold. And here's your length. It's an inch top to bottom. It's got that yellow gold bail, which is, you can change, okay, good, if you want to. If you want to add contrast, go with the white gold. Rose gold's fine too, but probably stick with the yellow. And then we'll show you how it looks from a distance away on the neckline. Oh, the pretty, pretty, pretty sheen. That pearlescence, what we call the luster. The luster is so important with a pearl. Obviously the size is there, the round shape is there, it's blemish free, but it's the luster that under bright hot lights like you see up close are tougher to gauge, and then you see it from a distance and see how shadowy and darker it is over here. That's where you get that beautiful luster. This is more like, again, what you're gonna see at home, real life. So luster's there, and then we're gonna show you, it is just all so well done, and the fact that South Sea pearl is really tough to come by, especially in that golden color, because it's got to be the golden lipped oyster that produces that. And we're going to make sure, 3,200, no. I had a strand the other day that was very affordable for golden pearls. Let's try to make this more affordable than the strand for obvious reasons. This is just great to put on your chain. If you're more just a pendant gal, you don't do big oversized necklaces, go here. Still gives you a way to enjoy that natural, beautiful, high-end pearl. And this month's birthstone, as we get ready, realize tomorrow's our last day of June together, because by the time I see you Wednesday night, it's July already. So we will celebrate our finale to June together tomorrow from 10 to 1. But here we are with our last call on 32, no, not 29, not 19.99. Let's blow it out. $9.99 for the golden pearl. That's it. $9.99 with gold and a diamond that clearly wasn't factored in, which will help you save even more on that one. So a very important way to get your golden pearl. We're getting ready for a Tanzanite. There has to be a great, it's funny, I was thinking about last night's Tanzanite deal that I had. I know some of you may have been with me, some of you weren't, but there was a 530, 560, somewhere in that range. I have a large stone today in an Asher cut. Let's show it to you. It's Tanzanite. It's 3-stone styling. It's classic. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun. It was the round last night. Now it's the Asher. Let me know who's got the golden pearl. And then here we go with 113-1164. Wow. What a beauty. And we're going to come much closer now. I should have come in closer on the pearl too. We still are way back for those emerald earrings, but let's do a closer view. Wow. Okay, this is all the way out to the very, very edges. You see reds. That's impressive. 628 is the size of your Asher cutting. Oh, hang on, fingerprint. There's a big pear-shaped diamond on either side. They're 50 points. That's total, so it's 25 points each. Wait, did you see that angle as I set it down here? The amount of reds that you get from this stone all the way out to the very, very edge of this. Look at that Tanzanite. Oh, best in the world. We got it, exclusively ours. And I know this is larger than what we had last night. I know it may not have the overall diamond weight, but they're actually a touch more important because they're bigger individual stones, 1/4 carats each. So you've got 2 engagement rings there next to your Tanzanite. At least we reference it that way because a 25 pointer is average. So you got 2 of those. 25 points each, pear-shaped stones, and all of that. Did anybody get our golden pearl yet? No. So is this a total loss? Can we go, do we go home early? Is that what we're gonna do? Are we gonna go home early today because everybody did their shopping for the yellow diamonds? Or can I tempt you with a mega value on a 6 carat 28 museum reserve Asher cut before we go, because we wrap this whole thing up in about 23 minutes. The party will be over for Saturday, but then we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 to 1 Pacific time, 1 to 4 Eastern time in the afternoon tomorrow for our finale of June, because then we see you Wednesday night. Remember, Monday, Tuesday are off, so we see you Wednesday night, which is Happy July. Very exciting. I can't believe it. I can't believe we're in July almost. That's crazy. Here we are, 628, 50 points in diamonds, going to give it away. Because you got to do something. I know we were all waiting for that yellow diamond bracelet. Most of us have done our shopping for the day. It's not over. If you'd like to go ahead, sometimes you just got to strike when you see the deals, right? Sometimes the shows are like this, where it's just a whole all-star cast of pieces all day long. That's really what this show is. Still have some of our turquoise earrings. I think the turquoise earrings are still here. We've got basically anything since the yellow diamond. But I can't leave this here because it's our Asher cut exotic museum reserve and one of our last. And most of the time when I see Asher cuts here on the show with you guys, it's a 12 karat, it's a 15 karat, and it comes with a $20,000 price tag. This is nowhere near that. Here's what it looks like on the hand, white, yellow, or rose also. You're gonna choose your gold color. Choose whatever you like. But I know we did something wacky just a few hours ago on our Friday night show. For a smaller stone, I'm going to go ahead and make sure this has got to go. And I think that given what we've seen today, $18,999 is going to be a tough ask for this Asher cut. So I'm going to change everything. And hey, I look at it this way. It's been a day of lost leaders. What's one more? Why not one more for the road? We're 20 minutes away from our finale. Here's what we're doing instead of 18,000. Here's what we're doing instead of 15 or 10 or 9 or 8 or 7 or 6. $6,000 is a miracle because that's under $1,000 a carat, and those are very, very, very large diamonds on the sides. That's going to run you, and I'm going to speak on the wholesale world here because I'm in it. The wholesale world has those diamonds individually for about $1,250 per stone. There's $2,500 in diamonds. That's it right there. That's if you're lucky enough to be in the wholesale world. Luckily, you're lucky enough to be in the TVON world, which is better than wholesale, as we look at it again right here. And watch those red stripes. Flashes are not enough when it's an Asher cut because it's actually all those step facets light up red. So it's like getting red beams, red lights, red. It's beyond a flash here and there. It is. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing 69 or 6,000. 5,000, no. 4,000, no. 39.99, no. It's going to be, I got to go. We got to do this. We got to offer you something else besides just a yellow diamond bracelet. It's a day when we are going to move more than just one item. And obviously that was, meant to be the big wow factor. And it was. Never anything like it. But this is for my Tanzanite collectors out there, somebody who wants something specialty in Tanzanite today. Before we run out of time, 39 it won't be. This is where rock bottom, and if you're doing the calculations right now and figuring, and you're getting free diamonds and free gold and all that extra, let's go white, yellow, rose gold in your size, shipped and delivered for free. All of that freebies, free gold color change, free sizing, free shipping, all of that. Here's where you get a better value than $3,999 as well. It is going to be going quickly here, no doubt about it, because this one is now less than $3,500 and less than $3,499, and it's going even lower, so makes that impact in value here. This is what we want to see, and this is end of the show worthy here. When we've had a show like this one, which has been iconic, it'll be one that will not be forgotten. So when you think about a show like this, we're going to top it off right here and not even ask for 34 or 33 or 32 or 31. This repeats what I did a couple hours ago on our Friday night for a smaller stone with smaller diamonds, and we're going to make this better than $3,099. Blowout is here, $2,999, and we'll see who's got it. That's incredible. And I know I can rave about per carats, and I do because, well, it's worth raving about. When we see the values we do that are beating everybody else out there who's got low work quality, no need to spend more to get more. Think about it from a per carat perspective right now. That 628 is $477 a carat. All you do is take that price tag I just gave you, $29.99, and divide it by 6.28. That is $477 with some of the biggest diamonds we've ever put around a tanzanite before. And I'll wait till it's gone. We might be looking at that for 19 more minutes, or we might see it for 19 more seconds. Just depends on how quickly somebody calls up and says, gimme, 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 it's mine, right? I would love for it to be mine, but I don't get that choice. Any gold you want, and this, I'm sorry, our wheel keeps moving. So there it is. Just like the rings have gained legs and walked off almost. If I let it, it would walk right off set. It's just, look at that. This is what I love. Seeing that square and just watching it rotate like that, doing that circular action, it's just the best. I mean, I can't move it a million places here when it's sitting so up close, and this is the look we need to give you. But to see it just rotate like that and watch the reds just shine on through in that Asher cut, and this is a bargain. My tanzanites that I have left, they're fleeting. They're few and far between. We just don't have many remaining overall. And that's why we've dipped into this highest level museum reserve for you. And what a thrill to bring it down to $29.99 today. And the big diamond, look at those big diamonds. Look at those big diamonds, 25 points each. And sure, if you're not into white gold, get yellow. There's no charge for that. We do all the work. We put that stone, same stone moves over to the yellow gold. The diamonds stay white. Move it over to yellow gold, no problem. You'll pay for it. Just say the word. Just say, I want yellow gold. Say you want rose gold. Say you want the biggest deal on an Asher cut, 6 carat 28. Just say it. Just say it. Call up, and you got the same money back guarantee you have on everything you've shopped for today. But $29.99. Oh, man, you thought the 5 carat was good last night. Wow. Did we ever put together a party value here? This is one you don't want to miss out on. Now, it's also final minutes of the show. So, Jason, do you have a request of anything you want to see again? Is there anything else we need to show anybody real quick before we go? You can call up and request anything you want, and we'll bring it on out for you. Now, I did have an 828 for $49.99 earlier. So, just in case you missed it, let's show that to you. I like the value better here. Yeah, let's stick with the Asher. There's an 828 oval with a carat 76 and a halo of diamonds. I do also have the kunzite here. Sure, we can show the kunzite again. Here's the kunzite that ended up being part of a really impromptu, crazy wheel deal. It's 113-1050. And that's my 408 pear-shaped kunzite. We didn't get a chance to show the graphics, and so that's probably why you're asking for it again. And great idea. We'll show the graphics here. It's our 408 with 50 points in diamonds. It ended up being this whole blowout among some of its counterparts. And it was down to $17.77. So another big value. And we still have several pieces under 1,000 that are here, like the vanadium barrel pendant in the Asher cut, which I got to tell you, the day we debuted the vanadium barrels, there were two things everybody wanted, Asher cuts and under $1,000 price tags. And I happen to have that together in a pendant today, and it's still here. So I'm wondering, is it possible that you just haven't seen it yet? Because this is one of those that when I debuted these stones, this is what everybody would have gone just head over heels for, and I still have one here today. So we've got the kunzite I'm going to try on at $17.77. Here's what this one looks like. On the hand, there it is. That's the kunzite, so $17.77 there. And of course, I'll flip it around the other direction in case you like your pear shapes pointing away. That's what it looks like from that direction. So that'll be $17.77, and you can change the gold color on this one too. So that'll be here, and then we're going to show you this vanadium barrel yet again. This is what I was saying is been very popular as we go. Take a look at this one here in the Asher cutting with that halo. Item number was 1130865, and that'll be our blue-green saturated Asher cut. Looks like Paraíba all day, but without the price tag because our 1 carat from the Nigerian material, this is that newer find of vanadium barrel, same family as emeralds and aquas and red barrel, all of which we got a chance to show you today. This has been a day where we've really showcased quite a few of the best of barrel from the big 10 karat Sierra Santa Maria, which I can show you again, to the really, really impressive red beryl earrings, which I think are sold, to the gorgeous emerald earrings we just had. And now you're seeing our vanadium rich. That's the element that makes it these colors. It's two colors combined, really, blues and greens together, and that's $9.99. So a huge value there. And call me on that tanzanite. Do we have any other requests for our last 14 minutes? That is the question. Anything else you need to see before we go, gotta holler at me so we can bring it out here for you. Plus that blue zircon necklace, I'll show that one more time. And a lot of the bigger ideas, the museum pieces are still here, like our bicolor tourmaline, our really good emerald earrings, the iolite, still here as well. But $9.99 if you want our vanadium beryl. Also at $9.99 was an entire necklace if you want to go blue zircon. Here it is. This is the blue zircon. Comes with a chain. It's a really pretty paperclip link, but it'll still come off this pendant. And it can go on or off, meaning it can go with other pieces as well, or be worn even as a really pretty dainty chain by itself. This is 112-8821. So I need to give you one last look here at this really important blue zircon Rovely stone, double diamonds up top here, shared prong design in the way they're set. So it feels like it definitely gets bigger and wider as it goes down to the base of the pendant, but it's our 130 oval. 3 points in diamonds as well, set in platinum with the adjustable chain. And this is also $9.99. So something affordable here for the end of the day, along with our vanadium beryl, which was also $9.99. Make sure you grab that. Very important vanadium beryl. Vanadium beryl is really that you're getting into the ground floor. You really are. Here's a stone that's done. There's a vanadium beryl that's just starting, but close to done. Sometimes stones don't, get to exist for a lot of years. Sometimes we don't mine them for hundreds of years. Sometimes they're quick, little, teeny, tiny little yields, if you will, from the rough material, and there's just not a lot of it. So, the zircon's already gone and mined out. Very excited to see that for $9.99 with that gorgeous chain. Here's what it looks like from a distance away as well, if you did miss the presentation earlier. And the chain's going to be fully adjustable for you. So plenty of movement. You can make it shorter if you'd like as well. And then here's what it looks like on the neckline also. You can go all the way up top if you want. Could be a choker length chain. Could be really any length up to 18 inches, which sits right about there. But there's that bright crisp here at the moment, and get always a nice little finale here for you. Love the affordable at the end of the show. Also have a ruby, just something to think about. Big rubies don't come out that often. I happen to have a 157, not inexpensive on the stone, but it's really high quality. And for anybody who says, I want the best, just give me the best ruby you've got. It's right there. It's right there right now. And just something I want to let you know that we do have the quality of ruby where it's not opaque at all. It's transparent. We skipped translucency altogether and just went straight up transparent on 113-1585. So again, last call on anything you've seen throughout the show. Check and see. Might as well, it's a good time to check and see if we have a yellow diamond bracelet, especially if you came back and you already got one, but you want to get another for gifting or for stacking or for layering or just for reselling, because goodness knows that would be a wise idea. But here is that spectacular ruby. It's our 1 carat 57. In the ruby, which is completely transparent, and it also is double halo, carat 74 in diamonds. And then we do the double halo and we get really big on the outside halo, and then we go to the 2 rows of the diamonds on the sides. So very impressive, all 14 karat yellow, white, or rose. And again, just for somebody who says, give me the best ruby you have. It's not about size, because there are larger rubies, but they're not usually this clean. There are smaller rubies, but then they're smaller and you barely see them. So to get the bigger. Now we remember this is chromium that colors this incredible stone, but of course different colors are always available out there. What we look for importantly with rubies is not just color. It's not just simply a color story. And where the real challenge lies with ruby is getting blue reds, not orangey reds, not browny reds, not pinky reds, not purpley reds. You want blue red. That's exactly what this stone, this is what the best ruby in the world looks like. If you have more money than you know what to do with, this is the kind of ruby you get. And even with that, even if funds are not really an issue, it's really challenging to find good Burma ruby because there just aren't a lot of Burmas available out there. They were under sanction for the better part of 2 decades. It's really tough to find them. Take a look at this, because this is that 174 diamond weight that really was deserving, really well deserved when you think about a ruby that size. And we're going to blow it out. Blow it out. Just make it the best value it can be, because the end of the show is here. We have 9 minutes. And I can't think of a better finale than this. I mean, this is the king of all gems, and we are, as mentioned, just a couple of days from July. So when we really focus in, but I don't ever have a lot of them to show you because we are such sticklers for quality. So it becomes more difficult to just, I'm not gonna bring you any ruby, just bring you anything. No, it's gotta be best of Burma. The king of all gems. Look at how it's finished on the inside. That is our super clean, rich, bright ruby that should be $32,000. I've seen plenty of museum pieces here today, and that's what tends to stick around is the museum pieces today. So what I'll do is, it's going to be, again, a really important time to pick this up if you'd like it. Couldn't think of a better grand finale than what we've got here. Let me know if you do have any questions about anything you've seen today. We've had incredible amounts of jewelry today. Some of it's still available. The kunzite set, the big aqua. We'll show you a few last minute ideas before we go. But this is got to go first. And yet it's not $32,000 or even $99.99. And I have sold plenty of rubies here that are this size in the past 10 years that are exactly that price, and you're thrilled to get them. But in an effort to make sure that this is not a loss of 8 minutes here. We've still got 8 minutes and we can do miracles. And that's what this is going to be. It's not $99. And that, if you don't think that's the price on a ruby, go, please, I invite you to look at them and see if you can find anything, most of which is out there right now. It's either Thai, Vietnamese, or Mozambique. Is the majority of what you see out there right now is Mozambique. So Africana material, instead of 9,000, instead of 8,000, it's a whole different world when you go to Burma. Let me show it to you on the hand, because watch from a distance away how it still glows, still gives you transparency, still, that's an enormous diamond weight for any of our jewelry. And it's not 8,000 or 7,000. When I mean, I can't just let it be here. There are values that have really been spectacular today, to say the least. We're keeping that trend going and utilizing every last minute we have to bring you nothing but straight up value. And to be honest, when you bring the really expensive pieces down to a price tag that's really pedestrian, those are the biggest values. Those are the biggest savings. And there are no rubies on sale. Rubies don't go on sale. This is the king of all gems. It's a 9 on the Mohs scale. Here's the ideal in every way. It's got the size, it's got the color, it's got the blue red, it's got the clarity. And it's now affordable. Not even, okay, let's just make it even easier than $69.99. And I know that's really, it's miraculous. We're going to do something important here, and the end of the show is upon us. We have 6.5 minutes left to go. What else do you want to see? What else do you want to check on availability? What else do you want to get before somebody else does? Because at the end of the show, inevitably, no matter what, we're going to have a lot of busy phone lines and a lot of last-minute deals go out the door. This is not $6,000 or $59.99. Now, that's the point right there where it's going to go. That is a 100%er right there. But if I can save you more money, I'm going to save you more money. And I'm going to take these last 6 minutes when a lot of our normal Saturday audience has gone, said, don't tempt me any longer, Lolo. Do not even give me any more temptation with these values today. But this is your chance to pick up the ultimate ruby deal. And it's not even $59.99. What a way to finish off our second to last show of June. Remember, I see you tomorrow for June 28th. We are off Monday, Tuesday, which are the final days of June. I'll see you Wednesday on the 1st. That's July 1st. So we've got a great now big finale tomorrow to our month together. And then what we're going to do is actually take this one even lower as we wrap up our Saturday. Let's take it to $4,999. And one caller. Everybody's got to have a good ruby. But if you're like me, most rubies just have absolutely no interest, because most rubies are just not all that pretty. If they're opaque, they don't do, first of all, they're hardly red. Most rubies are not even really reds. They're pinky tones, they're purpley tones, they're brown. If you think, what the heck, a ruby is red. Roses are red, violets are blue, rubies are red, sapphires are blue. No, most rubies are not true reds. This quality you're seeing exemplifies the best in the world. This is as good as it gets. That's why we love Burma. And not every Burma, let's be clear, not every Burma stone looks like this either. And that's why you're getting something that looks more like our red beryls and like red diamonds do in their natural form than it does ruby typically, because of this quality. Look at it again, $49.99. Someone's going to take it. Who's it going to be? $174 in diamonds. And anything we can recap or show you again, call us now. 4 minutes left to go in the show. So it is not a time to sit back and say, I'll wait. That's what a lot of people will do. And then by the time time you call us up in the morning tomorrow when we're next with you, it's already long gone. So make sure you're taking advantage of what you'd like to have in your collection today and now before they are all gone, okay? $49.99 on that ruby and incredible finishing on the inside. Let me show you there as well so you can see how beautifully done that is from every perspective. And look at how it's the double row and then the big round brilliant that then leads into that outside of your last halo, which is just, for me, it's all about that ruby. That ruby is just, I'm not paying attention to the diamonds. It's lovely that they're there and you need some. It would be weird to put it in just a basic band, but to see it this way and to see that color and to see how bold and brilliant and bright, and for under $5,000, it's a very small price to pay for ruby that's well over 1.5 carats in size. So any last minute requests we have? Oh, I just heard another bracelet go out the door. So wait a minute. Does that mean we still have a bracelet? Wait a minute. I just heard Allison is taking one right now. So hold that thought. Is it even possible? Do we have a bracelet left at 20? Okay, let me just do it one more time here. The ruby is verifying right now. So congrats. If you get the ruby, let me show you this one. Why not? Show it one more time. I didn't think we had any left. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big value. If you just tuned in the last half hour or so, actually last 50 minutes or so, you have not seen this. And it's Tony 113-1613, or just call it what it is, best yellow diamond value ever, best bracelet value ever. Today, this 3 60 yellow diamond tennis bracelet in 7 inches in yellow gold solid is $2,999. Yes, we made huge yellow diamond round brilliants under $1,000 a carat, and they're in solid gold. The most precious piece of jewelry you can make right now is a bracelet in solid gold, and we did it for $29.99. So anything you'd like to pick up before we go, you got 2.5 minutes left of showtime. 2.5 minutes left of just utter shopping glory here. That's what this is. And then we'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Will you be joining me? I hope you will. I would love to see you for our big Sunday. You can never miss a Sunday. Big finale to our week. Last 3 hours of our week together. Last 3 hours of June together. We'll be with you. Amazing 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific. That's noon to 3 Central Time and 1 to 4 in the afternoon for our East Coasters. So be sure and join me tomorrow for an incredible day of jewelry. 3 hours. You never know what you are going to see some yellow diamonds tomorrow. I have yellow diamond earrings tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to give you a little preview because they look great with the bracelet. So let me try. I wasn't supposed to do this, but you might, never mind. I don't have them out here. Oh, darn it. I thought I did. I thought I did, but I don't. The yellow diamond pave earrings. You guys remember the band we brought you a few weeks back that was many, many rows. It was 4 rows of yellow diamonds in a wide band. I've got a match and a pave yellow diamond earring that would also look gorgeous with the bracelet for $29.99. So think no longer. Get in on the phone lines and just place your order. Get your last bracelet while you can. The earrings are going to be here to match tomorrow. They're pave. They're going to be super affordable, and they would look great with your bracelet or your band ring or anything else you have in yellow diamonds, and they're also omega back styling. So I know we've seen a lot of omega backs today in earrings. We're going to see more tomorrow in a brand new yellow diamond pave earring. That's just among many, many others, hundreds of items I'm going to show you. So we'll have a lot to choose from tomorrow, a lot of exciting pieces, and yes, a match to the yellow diamond bracelet that you've all hopefully picked up today. If you ever want a yellow diamond bracelet, it's now or never time, our last one. So 30 seconds remaining. Thank you so much for being with us today, for being a part of this really historic day in yellow diamonds and just in deals in general. This is a value beyond. So try it if you love it, and then we'll have some matching earrings tomorrow for you, as well as many, many other items. I can't wait to have such a celebration of our Sunday as we always do, and we'll celebrate our last day of June together, and we'll have that tomorrow from 10 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So I'll see you then. Have a great rest of Saturday, everybody. Enjoy your day. Thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. Thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.